Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, what is live stream number 7, as we continue on from yesterday's stream. Now, this stream is a change to what we have planned this week. We completed and finished off the DLC in Roadcraft on Tuesday morning, and today should have been more Roadcraft. We started some mod maps, and to be honest, I wasn't enjoying them. I put a message in the community section earlier this morning, and yeah, I just wasn't enjoying the mod maps. I think they were too basic. The one we did look at kind of put me off looking at even other ones, because when we looked at the best description and was meant to be more fulfilling, and in fact it was just boring. There wasn't enough to do. Everything was too easy, and if that was the one that had the most going for it, I don't really want to try the others. I just think it's just not what I want to be doing. So instead I thought, let's just crack on with Kingdom Come Deliverance instead. We know there's a DLC coming out in March for Roadcraft, so we will be back into it very soon. But I think for the time being, maybe we're done with Roadcraft temporarily until the new DLC comes out. E-Plag, good morning, how are you? I also felt that we didn't really get enough done in this yesterday, but that is kind of normal, I think, for this. So the more we're getting into this now, I'm realising that actually we know it's a medieval simulator, essentially. But I also think that I think for like much better than I was. I'm okay. I can't say I'm quite good because I'm not. I injured my bad foot yesterday evening, which, although I injured it, you wouldn't say it was a bad injury, but to my foot, it feels like I've sliced my toes off. And in fact, I didn't. I scraped my toes, but because of the nature of CRPS, it feels like I've cut my toes off and got a big gash in them. I haven't got anything like that, but that's what it feels like. So that's been an interesting evening, shall we say. Means that I've not slept very much either. But it is one of those things. If you have the slightest knock, it's tenfold, and it could be. And when I say it's like my other half can touch my foot, or even higher up on my legs. If she touches around the ankle or just above the calf, that can also go mad. So a minor thing turns into something major because of the CRPS. And yeah, currently struggling with a lot of pain. But it is just one of those silly things. It was a silly mistake I made. I caught my foot on something and I shouldn't have done. And yeah. But yeah, so it's unfortunately one of those things. Yeah, well, it can never really heal, can it? CRPS won't go away, but the pain will relieve somewhat in the coming days. It's just frustrating. It was a silly thing. My other half basically moved the box, and I stupidly, I don't know how I did it, stepped on the corner of the box, or caught my toe on the edge of it, and it just felt like I sliced my toe open. And yet there's no mark on it, but because of the CRPS, it feels like a lot worse than what it is. And I can't tell the difference in terms of what toe is what when they're touched. So obviously, I know I hurt my big toe, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like I've sliced them all. It's one of those weird things. It's one of those things you can't really explain very well. Let's just say the pain is through the roof currently. So we've loaded up on painkillers, on top of the usual stuff I have to take. Hopefully it won't make me too drowsy, but we'll crack on and carry on and see how it goes. But yeah, thank you, I much appreciated. It is just one of those things. I did say to my other half, if you hadn't moved the box, it wouldn't have happened. But she moved it because it was in her way. It's like, can't win. Right, let's load in. So, in the last stream, yesterday's stream, we didn't really achieve very much, or I felt like we didn't. We did some exploring, we got to the village where Riki is meant to be. His father, the tanner, is there as well. And we ended up not finding him. So we spoke to his father, he didn't know where he was. We also got accused of stealing, as we went and got the money that Riki had buried in his family's farmyard, essentially, or yard. But we were seen by his father going back to grab the bloodstained shirt, which we didn't really need to grab, I don't think. And yeah, so we were then wanted to a degree for stealing. I don't know if that reputation will go away. Hopefully it will in time. So that was that. And then we moved on to Sasau. There's a couple of missions that were related to the village where Riki is in Sasau, so we kind of made our way there. We got in a bit of a fight with 3 or 4 bandits. Got our butt kicked every time, so we gave them a miss and a swerve. Our bow skills were horrendously bad in yesterday's stream. We need to get better at bow stuff, I think. And yeah, so we're continuing on in Sasau. We're here to pick up the crown. We've also already picked up the stuff for the exorcism back in the village where Riki's father lives. So we'll go and do that once we picked up the crown in Sasau, because that then allows us to do one of the 3 things towards another mission. It's a case of, it may not feel like I'm achieving very much, and this is what I feel. I don't know about you guys. So although I feel like we're not achieving very much, we are not just exploring the map and finding new places and new missions, we're also collecting things towards missions on the way. It just doesn't feel like we've done very much. But I'm hoping to get the exorcism done today. Hopefully we can find Riki as well. We need to hunt some rabbits, or some hares, potentially, if we want to get the... if we want to find Riki, because the innkeeper will tell us where he is if we get him 3 hares. But our stream was so bad yesterday, we couldn't actually get 3 hares. So it's one of those. But yeah, so the plan is exorcism, or grab the crown that's meant to be here, exorcism, and go from there. Hopefully find Riki. We did manage to find 2 of our friends from Skalitz. They lived through the attack. They are in Sasau. We did promise to find them some work, which I'm not sure how that's going to happen, but we're going to try and figure that one out. So we're just trying to work through things. And although, like I say, it feels like we're not achieving very much, we probably have. I just don't feel like we have. We didn't change any weapons. The only thing we did change, actually, armor-wise, we brought the decorated Rattay Waffen Rock to increase our body armor, because one we're wearing was horrendous and damaged. We're still a long way off getting proper armor, I feel, really, at this point. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, weapons have stayed the same. We haven't had a chance to use the dagger yet. And yeah, we've been picking up lots of herbs and stuff. Skill-wise, we're up to level 7. Vitality's been leveling up a little bit as well. I think a lot of running has helped that, to be fair. Running, surmounting obstacles, and surviving combat. So we've been running quite a bit now. We know how to run. And that's helping with vitality. So that's a good thing. We still need to use an axe a bit more. We need to use our mace, our blunt weapon, and do some unarmed fighting as well to get those up. And we've still got points to spend in drinking, horsemanship, and hunting. But because I don't really know what I want to spend the points on, we've not spent them. We're actually nearly close to leveling up again in herbalism, although we don't get a perk until level 10. Pickpocketing we've done none of. That's the other thing. Maintenance. Repair kits and weapons on a grindstone. Okay, interesting. Yeah, pickpocketing we haven't done any of, so we might have to have a look at doing some of that. And stealth we haven't done very much of. Reading's currently level 6, which is good as well. And we get a permanent vitality boost because of resistance. Right, where are we going first is the first thing. So, a couple of quests on the go. On the scent is looking for Riki. We're here to pick up the crown and miracles while you wait. There was 3 things we needed to do. It's not what I wanted to press. In Sasau. Was it 3 things in Sasau? I want to say it was. Yeah, get a bunch of chopping out. So we've got to convince someone to give us his tooth. That was it. We entered into the service of a charlatan. We agreed to be his apprentice, and in doing so, we needed to collect 3 different things for him in Sasau. We already picked up one of the 3. I want to say we picked one. I think we have picked one of the 3. I'm sure we have. Yes, we won the trinket off the gambler. Now we need to go and get the tooth off Procopius, and then we also need to go and try and get the branch from the topping out, which is on top of the castle as well. That's the things we need to do there. Did we pick up the crown? I don't know if we picked up the crown yesterday or not. Where are we with that mission? Catsport. No, we haven't picked up the crown then. I'd say we can go back. I want to go back and find the missing Moldavite. Oh, didn't he wanted us to find the missing stone for the crown before he would give it to us? And that is all the way to our west. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Yeah, find the missing Moldavite. So before he'll give us the crown, we need to find the missing thing there, which is a little bit annoying. Right, we're full energy. We've got everything we need. We've got to go and find the guy to give us his tooth. That's the first thing here. And then we'll try and get on top of the roof over there, I think. That's the plan. Where is the guy who needs his tooth pulled? I kind of want to do it ourselves if we can. Where is he? He's here somewhere. So he's walking. This is a case of us finding him. Yeah, he's the person we're looking for is there. So he's over here somewhere. There he is, walking away. He's got a bad tooth, and we need to get it. The Charlatan wants it, I don't know why, but he does. Let's see if we can convince him to give us out his tooth. Your tooth must hurt.
It doesn't look good.
What? What are you talking about?
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
We know these things. Right, I'm a physician. I'm not sure about that one. I heard you complain about it. Start a fight. Basically knock his tooth out, essentially, I think. Let's go. We generally don't lie. But I want to try and see if we're good enough to get... I'm a physician.
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I recognize the signs of a sick tooth. You have a bloated face, you're sweating, and the way you breathe is absolutely typical of the condition.
You're a physician?
Isn't that what I said? And if I can give you some advice, you should have it removed. There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself in the hands of that butcher.
Okay.
I understand. But look here. I know about healing. I can go along with you and make sure everything goes as it should.
You do that?
We would.
Of course.
Anything for your tooth.
Jesus Christ. I'm a grown man and I need an escort.
You don't have to be
Success.
Every
We
man in the
convinced him.
world's afraid of having his teeth pulled.
I know, but even so...
Let's go then, and get this over with.
Okay. Is he following us or are we following him? He's following us. Right, we need to get him to the blacksmith then. Let's see where we are. Patrick, good morning, how are you? So yeah, down here. Basically head back towards the actual main part of Sasau. I can't go through that way. Let's go this way. He's still following? Where is he? See, why is he not following us? I don't know. Has he just gone on his own? I thought he was meant to be following us. Lead him. I'm trying to lead him, but he's not following us. Oh, there he is. Why? I don't know why he didn't follow us. I'm not sure. I don't tend to watch them. Are you following us or not?
Don't worry. It will hurt a little, but then you'll feel relieved.
I don't tend to watch them because I don't want anything storylines ruined. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. So yeah, I don't tend to watch them just because I don't want to have anything ruined for myself. Why is he going that way? Yeah, I might give it a look, to be fair. As I say, I would like some information on Wolverine, if possible, hopefully. Hopefully we get some information on it. That's my hope. But yeah, I'm just a bit careful with what I watch, really. I'm following him. I think he's meant to be following us, but... Nice flowers. anyone around? Something I've not tried is pickpocketing. I want to see if we can. We've not tried doing it before. I can knock him out and that's it. Alright, I thought we'd be pickpocketing, but obviously not. Yeah, I'm hoping there is some information on it. We need kind of... A release date would be nice, in all honesty. But yeah, anything information would be good. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I may have a look at it. It's one of those that I'd just be a bit careful what I watch and what I listen to, really. But how are you today? How's your week been so far? Might as well pick some flowers on the way. All of these will go towards the herbology skill, which is getting up. There we go. Leveled up in herbalism. Not enough for a skill point, though, I'm pretty sure. Herbalism, we are... Herbalism is now level 9. We get another skill point at level 10. Currently we've got resistance, which is vitality, increased flower power. It's charisma. Horsenip. Botanist is another thing. Herb, you still have a 15% higher price. Herb picking activity will add... Oh, wow. That we want leg day. More herb picking equals more strength. I don't think we're really taking advantage of it. We haven't got enough fragrant herbs in our inventory, I'm pretty sure. Mainly because we've not got the increase to charisma that I thought we should have. So that should be 6. Oh, plus 2. We must have enough herbs on this then. But yeah, one more level of herbology, and we get the leg day, which means
I don't know. Isn't that a waste of time?
He's changed his mind. We've got to convince him still to go.
It won't go away. It'll just get worse.
Yeah, increase our herbology level 10. We get the skill point for leg day.
Yeah,
So the more herbs we pick, the quicker our strength stat goes up. And obviously strength is important for fighting. So we do need that up. So all our current herb picking so far may seem like a bit annoying, but actually it's helping us massively. Especially when we get the strength stat up. That's the thing. But yeah, I don't really know what else I'm on the lookout for. Wolverine's the only game, and obviously GTA, this year that I'm actually interested in. I'm hoping I'll hopefully hear about some more in the... Oh, okay, that's alright. That's the hope anyway. There's just nothing else I can think of coming out that I'm really interested in at the minute. And some of that, I think, is not looking, admittedly. Because we try and stay away from these things as much as possible. But I've not really heard of anything. I know there's meant to be a new Far Cry at some point. We still need to do the Far Cry.
I can't. It's embarrassing.
And then the other Far Cry, the next Far Cry game on the channel. I'm struggling massively with episodic stuff.
We're almost
not sure again. Come on.
Right. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Reputation games?
Let's do it.
You over there you don't think they'll talk about it, no? Okay, I think it's too tight.
Ah, look. It's out. Hey, want to keep it as a memento?
No, we want it.
I love it.
Oh, all right.
There you go. We got the tooth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was hoping for. Obviously, we haven't got a confirmed release date yet because it's been delayed already. It's not there. Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't mind if they were adding DLC to Spider-Man 2, because there's a rumour, and I know it's only a rumour, about Spider-Man 2 being on PlayStation Plus this month, which would be interesting to hear about. I want to know if there's any DLC coming, because Spider-Man, the first one, they put quite a bit of DLC into that over time. They've done nothing for Spider-Man 2. And I wouldn't mind, some DLC in it, to be fair. That's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about that. Betray Us. Yes, that's a good shout. It's such a long time since we've done God of War, because obviously we finished it. So I'm just grabbing the flowers while we're here, because of trying to get our herbology up as well. We are heading to try and get the other thing the Charlatan wants us to grab, which is on top of the... which is on top of the church over there. We need to get onto the top of that to grab the thing on the top that I can't remember the name of offhand. But yeah, we're getting there with herbology. I want leg day now. Now we know that's something we can get by picking herbs. The other thing we haven't done much of, and we probably should do this, is sell a load of our herbs. We've got no end of herbs on our horse, and we probably could afford to sell quite a lot, mainly because we need some new recipes of potions to actually help us. So selling some would go towards buying the potions, the books to learn potions. So yeah, selling some of these would be quite handy, I think. But yeah, if we get level 10, and that's increased our strength stat, that will help us massively in combat. Because we are still really struggling in combat, especially when it's more than one-on-one, as evidenced yesterday. But I think we're slowly getting there. I'm still struggling with combat. I think there's a lot to learn. I think there's quite a bit of nuance to it that will only come with time. And I kind of get frustrated myself for not getting better at it immediately. But I think because of the way it works, you've just got to be so careful with your attacks, and you can't just spam. I don't generally spam attacks, but I do have a habit of over-attacking, and I think that's just as bad in this. New game Intergalactic should be there. Oh, okay. Uncharted. Really? I didn't know there's a new one coming. This is the thing. I don't look at many of these things, so I don't ever get anything spoiled. Obviously, that has the other side effect that I actually don't know what's coming out a lot of the time. We are overloaded once again. Belladonna, loads of that on us. We'll transfer most of that to the horseback. Still overloaded. Nettles, we've got 74 nettles on us. We don't need that many on us. We need to keep a certain amount to keep her charisma up, admittedly. Okay, we're okay again now. How are we doing with our herbology? We're getting there. We're nearly halfway towards getting it done. Just on picking them herbs just now. Right, fast travel point activated there. Right, so this is the church, and I'm pretty sure we need to get onto the roof. And I know that sounds a bit weird, but that's the thing, how we're going to get what we need from it for the Charlatan. So, let's see if we can get on top of this roof, shall we? This is a monastery as well. Do we know anything about this place? There is 2 missions to pick up in here as well, 2 quests in here, and also the topping out branch, which is on the roof of the monastery. Oh, there's a herbalist here. I was just saying about selling some of our herbs. I think we probably should. Because if we can sell some herbs, that gives us the money to then buy books to learn new potions. That's good. A new Resident Evil. See, we still need to get into Resident Evil. Every time we put it on the vote, it never wins. But we need to get into it. It's one of those things that people keep requesting, but never wins a vote. Right, we're overloaded again. As always. We do need a wash as well. We'll do that in a second. What do we want to get rid of? We are overloaded as always. Move this to the horse. I'm keeping some on us because we need our charisma skill. Okay, that's not for washing in then. That water looks horrible. I thought that's for washing in, it's not. There's food there. Here you go, we can wash here. So we want to see the herbologist while we're here, because if we sell a load of herbs, that'd be a bonus for us. So we know there's a herbalist. And they're right at the front gate, actually, the herbologist, supposedly. No door there, though. Ah, it could be upstairs, though, couldn't it? Are we allowed in here? Don't know where we're allowed to... No, that's a bedroom. We're not allowed in there. We've got to get on top of that roof, though, I believe. But herbologist is meant to be here somewhere. I think it's up here. No, that's lockpicked, so no. Oh, there's stairs there, actually. What was I doing? Not looking at the stairs. Yeah, as I say, we've got lots of herbs we can sell. I think that would help us going forward if we did that. Private area. I'm trying not to go in private areas. Obviously, that gets us in trouble, and I'm trying to avoid that. Last thing I want is to be attacked by anyone, because we'd lose. What's in this room? It's not a private area. Although it's someone's bedroom, it's not a private area. How does that work? Nothing we can do in here, though, I don't think. Yeah, no, nothing we can do in here. Where, so hands act to loot, Dale goes around to all these locations. Oh, really? Okay. I'll have to have a look at that. Oh, we've got another thing for the herbalist. There's more than one herbalist here, I think, then. It is a monastery, after all, so I suppose... and an alchemy bench as well. There is going to always be more than one of these people. Because these monks, that's what they train in, is herbology, isn't it? So... it's going to be private residence as well. Let's have a look up here. Obviously, we're just working our way around the monastery to have a look around. We don't know where any of this leads to, so it's worth a look, I think. And, yeah, I think we've got to get up there to grab this topping out. That's going to be... not private residence? Alright, it didn't say private, but they weren't happy to see us. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's like I say, it's very slow paced, and I get annoyed at myself for not being better at the combat. But all in all, I am enjoying it. I think it's just a case of there's so much to do, and then I feel like I'm not achieving very much because it can take you a while to get to places and do anything. So yeah, it's one of those, but I think we're doing okay.
We can supply you with a few more blankets, but not many.
Look at them. Look at the state they're in.
So there's a nurse here, Johanka.
I hope they leave.
She's a quest giver, so I'm guessing she's going to give us a mission. We were told about her.
Henry?
And she's from Skalitz, our original village.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well,
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like I say, I
You're
think
alive.
it's just the pace of it is
So
slow.
you're doing well.
So many side missions. That's the thing. I think there's so much you can do, and you can spend so long completing one mission that before you know it, you've spent 3 hours and you've done one mission or got stuff towards that mission because things are so spread out. I don't mind any of that. I like the exploration and that kind of thing and the stories and the mini stories alongside that. But then I also get annoyed at myself because I don't feel like I've achieved much in stream. So it's one of those. What's going on?
what's happening here?
How are you enjoying the
God.
second one so far?
Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know.
And I just need to
Me
get better
and
in combat.
Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
Okay, there's two people trying to heal everyone.
Um,
And there's lots of injured people
I
in
help at all?
Skalitz.
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then.
You made a name to stick to the main story. Yeah. It's one of those. I want to keep the main story moving,
What can I do?
but then I always find something else that's going on that I think, oh, we'll do that while we're here.
Dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it.
Okay, she's upset that
We
people are
don't have
dying and she can't
food or
do
space
enough.
Or anyone who's willing to help us.
Okay, in God's hands. Let's ask all the questions to increase their speaking
Anyone
stat.
help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Yeah. I can take a look myself. I don't know if
Can I
that'll
have a look
work.
at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
Well, put it on
First,
cold
you
water.
have to cool it down with water.
Reputation gained.
Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
Obviously,
You do
upgrading
know
our
what you're
medical
talking about.
helped a little bit there.
Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
You just heard what we've just done then.
Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go
Doing all
pulling
side
anyone's
missions at the beginning, but
teeth.
literally I was like, I played a full game, hours and hours of missions. Yeah. Yeah, I just ended up finding other things to do. Obviously, like the main story of the minute is finding Riki, but there's different ways of finding it. You find them naturally yourself, just by chance, or you can find him by getting the hairs to the innkeeper. But in doing that, we went somewhere else, and that gave us more missions to grab. I like having the missions on us, so we can do them as we're passing somewhere. But yeah, you do find you then don't do very much towards the main story at times. Doesn't the monastery care for them?
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate
But yeah,
us.
I think as time goes on, we will end up sticking a lot more to the main story just because it'll be around where we are, I think. There's just no main story. I think that's so easily done, though, isn't it? I think that's the thing. Do you have enough food?
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat.
Some game. We're going to have to go and do some hunting.
Them up.
That would be a great help.
Go get sufficient game meat and bring it to Jahanka. Anything else you need?
Anything else you need?
Look around.
We need 100 worth of game meat.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
Yeah, it's so easy done.
I'll try
I want to carry on the main story. The main story for us is find Riki. I need to do more of that.
Loud.
But there's other stuff to do on the way to doing that.
But don't move a muscle.
And because I like to have the missions on us, just in case we are passing by somewhere where we can complete them, that would, that would be good as well. That's why we end up with so much to do, because we have them on us just in case. Right, how are you doing?
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist.
So we gained a couple of missions from her.
One of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in
So the custodian's
and
trying it on, essentially.
What else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to
Even though he's married.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't.
I think that was my issue yesterday, is I felt like we hadn't achieved much. Although we did continue the main story, because we got when I saw Riki's father, we got the money Riki had hidden, and the innkeeper, we learned the innkeeper's buying meat off Riki, so we know he's gone to a forest somewhere, he's hiding at his hideout there. We know that, and that can do the main story. But then we kind of had other things come up that we're doing them instead, and yeah, it's so easy. Why is there a guard outside?
Guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
What?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
She nearly slapped one of the monks by the sounds of it. What can you tell me about the custodian?
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Okay, that's all we need to know.
All right.
So she's given us a few different missions and things to do.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
So it's obviously, these are the people that Henry grew up with. So he's obviously going to do what he can.
Tell me more about the situation here.
To help them as much as he can. Right, so I think we can ask there.
All right, that's all I need to know.
As I say, she's given us a few missions to help out. But these are the people that Henry grew up with, so we've got to do what we can. We learned about charity. Okay. Quests. So, let's have a look at what she just gave us. In God's hands. Help with healing the sick of the monastery. We can get sufficient game meat is an optional side quest of the mission. And find out how to get better conditions for the sick is also optional. I kind of want to do the optional before we do the main, obviously. If we can. So that's something we want to have a look at doing. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a second person to speak to here. Yeah. So inside here, there's someone else to speak to. Let's have a look. Can we speak to? No, God won't talk to us. So this is the monastery infirmary. As you can see, not a good way. Is this the monk that wants to give us a quest?
What will happen to my family?
Brother Elias. Let's speak to Brother Elias. Who are you?
Who are you?
Always a good start.
Brother Elias.
What do you do
What
here?
do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying
So
to
we
help
definitely
the
need some
Skalitz
hunting, which
locals as much as
we
I
need to do upgrade our hunting skill anyway. How long have you been helping?
How long have you been helping here?
Yeah, no worries, Patrick.
Since
Thanks for dropping
before
by.
the
Much
refugees
appreciated. I
arrived.
hope you have a really good
It was
day.
much
And
less
we'll see you
crowded
again
back
soon.
then.
Thank you, Patrick.
And what do you do here exactly?
Mainly, I help Brother Nicodemus. Occasionally, I keep watch at night in case someone takes a turn for the worse. Sometimes I have to hold a patient down, or fetch and carry things.
I think that's the big thing with this as well.
Do you know anything about
Is
healing?
once we've got a
A
massive amount
little.
of side
I
missions and
can
stuff on
manage the
us,
basics.
we will then start clearing
Without
things because
Brother
everything's going to be
Nicodemus,
nearby
I'd
and
never be able
we'll
to
pass
deal
through
with the
places
more
and be able to do
difficult
things at the
cases.
same time. That's why we like to pick up as much as we can.
Thank you.
Right, so he's not the quest giver then. There is someone else here meant to be a quest giver, I believe. And there should be a herbology as well.
Please.
Quarryman Semic.
What do you
So
want?
someone from Skalitz. You're not from
You're not
Skalitz?
from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
You can't stay here. What
What
happened
happened
to
to
you?
you?
I was working on the building when the
Oh,
scaffolding up by
this
the roof
is the-
collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do
I
is
don't
lie
think.
here.
So
like
we
a
heard
wet
about an
sack of
accident
barley.
at a quarry. I wonder if he's the person from the quarry.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
Whether this is the same person's quarry, I'm not sure. He did say he just fell. He fell down from a roof, I think he said.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we
Oh, so
can
you know it's the
survive.
building work done on the monastery he fell
And the
from.
master told me if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian.
So he needs to
set
get
on
back
us.
to work, even though he's pretty badly hurt. He needs to get back
Is
to
there
work.
anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it.
So we need to go have a look at the herbarium,
I'll try to find something.
but we need to know
Thank
purple herb.
Thank you.
Is that all he's
May the
given?
Lord
That's
watch
all the
over you.
information we have. Get healing herbs for Semic. There's a new mission we just picked up. So I'm trying to look to see where that mission is. No. Fat profits. Spore meat for Sasau. Sword. Okay, so get healing herbs for Semic is part of this mission as well. All he gave us though was purple herbs.
I'm not needed here. He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
So that's Thomas. And we said we'd ask Johanka about him.
Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
The shaking could be a fit, to be fair, looking at that. Right, where is she? So we need to ask her about two people.
Henry, how are you?
What's wrong with the man with the bandaged leg?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through
Oh,
his
that's
skin.
a bad fracture.
We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Okay. I can strain his leg. Ah. Okay, we've got to give it a go.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
I'll give it a go. It's not like I can make it any worse.
He's got a point.
So you don't know anything. Don't even think about touching that
I think
poor
we
man.
failed that one. What about the Rattay Executioner?
What about the executioner from Rattay? He usually breaks bones, but he might know something about mending them too.
The executioner? Even if you could persuade him to come, they'll never let him in here.
Well, maybe it would be enough if he advised me and then I tried...
Look, do whatever you want. I have to go and take care of the others.
So she won't let us straighten his leg. We need to ask the executioner about the man with the broken leg. Semek.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. You're friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
We help everyone,
Listen,
not just
all I need
people
to
that
find
are from
out
our
is the name
village.
of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
I don't think we have got one. What happened to Philip?
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days.
Oh.
Among the corpses.
If he hid amongst...
He got poisoned.
Yeah, if he hid amongst the bodies, while they're rotting away...
Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
This set of missions, there's going to be quite a lot to this, I
He
think.
left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place
Yeah,
to
there's
go.
quite a lot to this set of missions of helping people from Skalitz.
Goodbye.
I think we still need to look at other people, because
His wounds have been well taken care of.
there's still more to see. We can sleep here as well, it says.
He just needs to sleep.
That one needs to sleep.
His wounds have been well taken care of.
Okay. That's Hans.
Where? What's happening?
You look alright?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing.
We've got bandages on us.
I'll get some.
God be with you.
Okay, we've actually got bandages on us. I don't know if it'll allow us to... Oh, okay, look. It just came up. We need 10 bandages. Right. So we need to look at every injured person. And that will... Then there may be more conversations.
Above. I can't get a
It's an insomniac, so he can't
What are you
sleep.
making such a fuss about?
A fuss?
Being an insomniac is horrendous.
Because
I've
of my
had
leg, I
it,
have to stay here for
and
at
it is
least
not
another
fun.
week.
Long time ago
Hurts
now.
like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
I'll help you.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
So we need to learn of a sleeping
God,
potion. That man's wounded. Right, I think we've kind of done everything there. Ah, Brother Nicodemus.
You're the one who's in charge.
I'm
of
hoping
the
we can
wounded.
sell herbs to him, make some
Yes,
money, get some
I'm the
potions, that kind of stuff.
Here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Okay, he can trade as well, but let's ask everything else first.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken
We obviously
care
need to
of,
transfer herbs and stuff
but
across to
others-
ourselves to sell them.
Others are dying here.
We'll see how much money he's actually got as well.
It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
But this might be a good time to get some new potion recipes. You don't normally treat the wounded?
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this... I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and...
We also, she said we should have our own herbarium, so we need to try and get that, which is a book I assume that we can buy.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
We have.
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic
We haven't.
arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, that's good. What do you think about the
What do
custodian?
you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
On his rash?
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves...
Unsatisfied. Which basically keeps turning him down.
Thank you.
Okay, why are they so badly provided for?
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given.
Okay, so the custodian's not
Because
giving
the
enough money, I'm
abbot's
assuming.
away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything?
Can't you do anything?
We've got a new level in
the others
speech.
help?
Nice.
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world. And the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local
The
custodian?
local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us...
So because Johanka won't sleep with him,
I
essentially,
tried to talk to him.
we'll have to speak to him at some point, find out how to get better conditions for the sick. How can you leave your brothers in Christ in this state?
I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm ashamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Okay, that's
Even
that.
so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
I would like to learn something from you.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
To a degree. I understand.
I do.
In that case, you've come to the right place. Someone who knows what they're doing will have it done in a jiffy. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Weeds in the herbaceous beds.
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles.
Okay.
Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha.
So only to
Or
pick
anywhere
out the
else in
thistles
that
and stuff.
garden, for that matter.
Okay. Where is it they're not supposed to... Okay, how will I recognise that? We know that.
I see.
We know what they look like.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide
Do not
you
pick
if you
anything
pull
up but the
anything
weeds,
but
though.
Weeds.
Don't worry. You've never had as good a gardener.
Okay. Do you know anything about
Do you
herbs?
know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh.
Call them
purple
flowers.
herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many.
So purple herbs for
for
bruises and
bruises
sprains are what we're looking
sprains.
for. A potion to induce heavy sleep.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
So he's going to show us, supposedly. Let's talk trade. So he's only got 80 groschen on him. Bandages, we know we do need 10 bandages in total. Is it worth buying them? Kind of seems a bit pointless, but actually probably our only way. Cockerel potion. So he has quite a lot of stuff on him. Recipe for Lethine water. What's that? If you want to put the rights to the improving choice of your life, one mouthful you can choose. Oh, this is how you redo your perks. That one. That's why it's so expensive. The Alchemist Dream 2. A skill book in alchemy. We do need to buy that at some point. A treasure map. Okay, that's his stuff. We can probably try and sell a few things. So actually, he doesn't have much book-wise that we can learn recipes from. Which is unfortunate. Now, we have probably got quite a few herbs. Whether they're on us or not, I'm not sure. We've got 47 nettles on us for a start. Poppies, sage. I don't want to get rid of all our nettles and stuff, because obviously we do need them ourselves. Most of what we had on us is actually on our horse currently. So what we'll do, we come out of that, we will transfer some herbs from our horse to us, and that way we can then sell them. What have we got loads of? So comfy, we've got 75 of those. So if we move 50, say, to our inventory, it's amazing how much we just pick up as we go here, really. We got 50 dandelions, so we'll transfer. I don't know how many we're going to be able to sell before he's out of money. That's the only thing. If we sell half of those as well, obviously we can buy the book and stuff to give him money back to sell a few more, essentially. Herb Paris. Again, we don't know how many of those we need. We've got 58 mint. Let's move those as well. I think it is. We basically buy stuff off him and get it for free because we're selling him stuff to then do more with. We've got 152 nettles. It basically means we'll end up getting a load of stuff off him for free, essentially, is my thinking. Right, let's speak to him again. Trade. Sell. So, comfy. If we do 25 to the basket. We don't get very much for them, but every little helps kind of thing is my thinking. We're selling all the herb Paris because we kept some on horseback. Although it's not adding up very much, is it? I thought it would add up to a lot more than what it is. Got 100 nettles. $21. It's not actually that much. I thought we'd get a lot more money for what we've got, to be fair. But it's not adding up very much at all. LVs, good morning. How are you? We finished that book. We have. We might as well sell the book at the same time. Yeah, I thought we'd get a lot more money out of him for all the herbs we've picked up. But actually, no. Worth 34.3. I would like to see some information on Wolverine. We're just talking about this with Patrick, to be fair. But Patrick to go now. But yeah, thanks for the like. Much appreciated. We're just talking about this about. I want to see some stuff about Wolverine. I think that would be good, in all honesty. Right, 34.3. What we could do is get the bandages potentially here. We'd still make. We pay 18.7, and that will give us the bandages for that mission as well. And we can probably try and negotiate a little bit here. So 18.7. I was going to try and get the book as well, but I think that'll do for the minute. Yeah. If we haggle this, that's the 10 bandages we need for one of the injured people. And we're selling quite a lot of herbs. The herbs aren't worth very much. That's the downside, but we can have so many on us. It kind of works out okay. New God of War. Yeah, Patrick was saying about that, to be fair. I completely didn't even think of God of War.
All right. So?
Bloodborne, okay. Right, let's see what he will give us. Let's go for 12. And see what he says.
Aye, that would do it.
Oh, wow. Reputation gained. Nice. Right, we've got the bandages. We need to transfer some more stuff back to our horse because we've got too much on us. We need to keep some on us to keep the charisma up. So we need to make sure we still have herbs on us. There we go. We're just under limit now, but we'll probably get rid of some more stuff while we're here. What do we need to get rid of? The nettles. Transfer that many. There we go. So we've got the bandages. What quickly speak to him. So I think it obviously costs us 60 for training, I think, doesn't it? And that's for our alchemy skill.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
Obviously, the beginner stuff we need to do.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
So this will cost us 60. We'll haggle it a little bit until we get anything from him for it. We'll try 52.
Since it's you.
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
Oh, okay, come down quite a bit. 55.
Agreed. Now listen up.
There we go. Alchemy has reached a new level. I was hoping he had a herbarium for us to actually buy, but he doesn't. So our alchemy skills just leveled up again. Let's have a quick look at that. So we're now level 2. We obviously need level 3, the next level up perk point. So we need to have a look at the book, don't we? We're looking for a purple herb, essentially. We don't know any other do we know what potions do we know here? Lullaby. Ah, here we go. Poppy, thistle, herb, Paris. We can make lullaby. Oil, half of one of the thistles and one of the herb Paris. Drop the poppy in the cold and boil for 1 turn. Add the thistle, boil for 1 turn. Leave to cool, then add the herb Paris. Okay. So we can make the lullaby for the insomniac, I would say. Although we might not have the ingredients on us looking at that. So yeah, we can make lullaby. So that's... We're looking for a purple herb as well. That's everything we're looking for. Belladonna. There we go. Thistle. I don't think that's the one we need though. We need one that's for sprains. Against various ailments in the plague. In water gives relief from pain and poisoning. In ale restores the appetite. In wine it dulls a man's wits. Okay. That's not the one we're looking for though. We're looking for a purple herb. Thistle's the only purple one. Mint. Wine with mint and drinks it in the morning cannot be that day intoxicated. Improves speech and dispels fatigue, but increases hunger. Not one we want. We want something for aches and pains, essentially, don't we? Or is it sprains? Salvia Sage introduces prophetic dreams. Gain strength in battle if brewed correctly. Comfy. Ah, here we go. Broken bone, swelling and bruising. I think it's that. I think that's the one we need. We've got mint, valerian. That's it. I think comfy is the one we need to give the guy. which I know we've got some as well. Right, we need to make lullaby. We need to herb, Paris, thistle, and poppy. So let's just come out of here a second. So from the horse, we need to give ourselves what we need, the ingredients. So we need poppy. Have we got any poppies on us? No. Here we have got poppies there. I can't remember what else we needed now. Poppy was one of them. I know that. Read. Poppy, Paris, thistle is what we need. So we've got thistles on us, so we need poppy, thistles, and Paris. So we just need to put some Paris in our inventory. There we go. And we can make lullaby. So we can prepare all the ingredients. There we go. Before we do it, let's actually quickly read the book once more, just double check what we need here. So oil, poppy, boil for 1, add thistle, boil for 1, leave to cool, have Paris. Okay, so oil, poppy, thistle, Paris. So oil is the first thing we need. That's that one there. Use oil, poppy. I'm trying to think now. Is poppy next? I can't read that from here. Otherwise, it'd be helpful. Poppy first.
I can't sleep again.
Poppy 1 turn. And then, yeah, poppy. So I've just managed to read, see what that says. Poppy into there. Boil for 1 turn. So bellows. Sandglass. And then after poppy, we need add the thistles next. Once that stops, add a thistle. So 2 of the missions here we can complete in a second. This lullaby potion and also bandages. Timer. And then Paris is last. We need to wait for it to cool. And then we can add Paris. Hopefully we've got this right. And then file we can use. It's quite an easy one, to be fair. I wonder what you could use this with. Lullaby. Thanks for liking it, much appreciated. Yeah, this will complete the potion. So that should be lullaby. Yep. That is done. Lullaby is... We've actually managed to make lullaby for the first time. I don't know if we should make more than one. Because obviously we can sell potions, something we haven't done much of. But they probably would be worth selling to make some more money that way. We should have the ingredients on us, I would say. So let's do another one. It just helps increase our skill as well. So another oil. And then it's poppy first. We want to get to the skill where we make 3 at once. That's the thing we want. Obviously, we can also make save your snaps as well. For saving. Okay, Thistle next. Over the sand time to run out. There we go. Thistle's in. Yeah, if you get a higher skill, you make 3 at once. That would save it. Well, you can also auto do this as well. Later on, there is a skill where this can be done automatically. And obviously, that would help massively as well. Right, we'll pick up the Paris. Wait for it to go cold. Yep. It's all that. The more of these you make, the quicker that will level up to be able to do it automatically. Which will obviously save you a massive amount of time as well. There we go. We brewed it. Lullaby. Okay, while we're here then, there's a few of those done. Let's just have a look at this. Well, I was going to quickly check. How many Saviour Snaps have we got? I feel we've got Poisoner. Saviour Snaps got 4. Okay, that's something at least. We've got bandages. We've got the potion. How much can we sell a Lullaby potion to him for? That's the question. I don't know how much they're worth. Lullaby. 12.8 Groshon. You can make a few quite easily. It's just going to take time. It's not bad though. But obviously, the more we train with him, the more money he's going to have. Right, Lullaby we can give to this guy.
I've got something for you.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Oh, thank you. Good luck to you.
Okay, that's him. We got the bandages as well to help this guy over here.
What?
I have the bandages.
So we can change his bandages as well.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
We are.
Yeah, a long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. May the Lord...
Success. Reputation gained as well. So we've changed his bandages.
Where? What's happening?
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean. Hope
Good.
it helps.
It will. Tell them to rebandage you daily. You have the bandages here.
So we gave him 10 of the bandages. We actually brought those in the end of Nicodemus.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, so 2 of those done at least. So in God's hands, we've completed 2 of those missions now. We still need to get healing herbs for Semic. Now there's only one healing herb we could see in the herbarium, to be fair.
Yeah, where?
I don't think we've got them on us though. Hopefully I have what you need. Do I remember what it's called? No.
God be with you.
Let's go and find out what it's called. Make sure we've got it on us before we actually do something silly and kill him. So we think there's not many purple herbs. I don't think it's a thistle. Which one was it? I'm sure we've got it. It may not be on us. It may be on our horse though. It's not mint. That stops you getting drunk. There we go. Is it sage? No. No, not sage. There we go. Comfrey. Broken bones, swelling and bruising. So comfrey is what we need on us. Let's just see if we've got any on us. Because if we have, we can give it to him. And that'll be another one of those done. If we go there, it'd be easy to see. Comfy. Yes, we've got 5 on us. So let's go and give him comfy. And potentially it's another mission complete as part of this mission. There's quite a lot to this, by the looks of things. We're actually here to do something else.
Hopefully I have what you need.
There's a chance we could kill him if we're not careful here. But I've got a feeling we won't. I think it's that. I don't know how much he needs. We just need one. Confirmed delivery.
Thank you. With any luck, I'll soon be feeling better. If you find the time, stop by to see me in a few days.
Okay, so we need to stop by and see him if you. So that was correct. Reputation gained as well.
Dear Mistress Johanna,
Ah,
I come again in admiration of your
that's the
selfless
custodian.
dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned some...
He doesn't know who we are.
What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
Okay, we completed three of the missions. 3 of them, 2 of the missions. Oh, 3. We've done 3 of the missions here. By here helping
Taking
heal
care
3 of
the
them.
wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka. You're not...
So he's the married custodian who's trying to get a Johanka as well. Sebastian von Berg. Johanka doesn't need anything from you. How about having the banquet here? I won't intrude. Our speaking skill is obviously increased, but we're nowhere near his. Johanka doesn't need anything from you. How about having the banquet here? I don't want to... Definitely I won't intrude. We're not doing that one. Johanka doesn't need anything from you. Although she does. The problem is we know we need new stuff for the wounded to help them. That's the thing. So I don't want to make him refuse to give us any help. That's the problem. How about in the banquet? Let's try this.
Wouldn't it be better to have the banquet here, custodian?
What?
If you
We
won't
failed.
give the sick anything else, couldn't you at least hold the banquet here?
Okay, we failed in what we said. Reputation lost.
Nobody's going to talk to me that way. Lock him up for the night and let him
We've just been
learn some
arrested.
manners.
Ah, okay, we've just been arrested. Serving time in jail. Okay. We tried, but he wouldn't have the banquet here to help. I'm still. We don't know for sure, but I'm thinking and I'm hoping that none of the missions are time locked. So if you spend 10 days doing something else, nothing changes. I'm hoping that's the case. I wouldn't like to fail loads of missions because it's taking us too long to do them. That's the problem. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I just don't know. We'll find out if things start failing. Well, hopefully we've caught up on our rest by spending 24 hours in jail. We learned about jail. Cool. Right, we've got a load of things on us now. Hang on, we need to have a look at this because we've got a few buffs now we don't really want. Tiredness. Oh wow, look at that. We're exhausted. We need to sleep. Energy's 50. We're hungry, so we need to eat. And you stay in jail has left you malnourished and over weak condition. The longer you've been in jail, the worse the penalties. Oh wow. Okay, so energy. Yeah, we need to sleep. Although we've been released, haven't we? We can sleep here though. Will sleeping here, will that help us? We badly need to sleep. I'm assuming sleeping here doesn't matter. Although actually, we better not. We better eat first. Looking at that, because we're actually really hungry. We can sleep where the wounded are as well, to be fair. Right, where are we? Oh, we're miles away from where we were meant to be. So all the way down here. We're in the wrong place to where we want it to be, though, annoyingly. Because we want to go back up over there. Because we still need to get the last thing from the monastery. But yeah, we need to find some food. There's none over the fire, annoyingly. We have got food on us. If we can get it for free, that does help as well. Still need to pick herbs. We want to get alchemy upgraded so we can get we can get the leg day skill. Where am I going here? Okay, we were going out the wrong way. There should be a pot of food on one of the fire stands that we can eat, hopefully. Oh, we have got food on us, but I'm just trying to... There's an armourer here as well, that's interesting. I'd like free food if we can. No food there. Cannot for the life of me remember where we last saw free food. Otherwise, we're going to have to eat some of our stock. Which I don't really want to do. If I can avoid it. No. We're 20 nourishment. Hence why it keeps going. The view keeps changing. Food over there. There we go. That's what we wanted. We do need to sleep as well. That's the other thing. Eat from the pot. I was hoping to sleep where the patients are, if anything. Right, we've eaten. It's not brilliant. We've got some, though. Energy's only 50. We desperately need to sleep. And we need that penalty to go from being in prison as well. Ideally. Do we need to wash? Not particularly, although I don't know if that will help us. Being so released, it doesn't help the release from prison. Okay, more food. We need to sleep, but I'm thinking if we get to where the patients are, we can sleep there. That's my thinking. Because we need to head back over there anyway. No food there. So at least we know there's an armourer here as well. There was some food just outside where the people were being treated as well, so there's always that. But yeah, that's the first time I've been to prison. Obviously, we shouldn't have spoke the way we did to the custodian. And he kind of deserved it at the same time. We could sleep here, to be fair. It doesn't cost much to sleep here. Yeah, I think we sleep here. These are lodgings.
I feel quite hungry.
We are quite hungry. I'm about to eat again. There we go. So, hunger's gone. Where's the person that paid for our room? Nope, not in that. Okay, we won't open the door, so we need to pay for the room first. It's only, I think it's like 1 or 2 groschons. It's not much. Where's the person we need to speak to, though? No. I can't see... Oh, maybe in here. No, that's a game. We've got something with a lockpick. Where's the person we can go to? What time of day is it? I think everyone's still asleep. I think that's why we can't do it. Yeah, we desperately need to sleep. That's the thing. The problem is, it's first thing in the morning. Which doesn't really help us, does it? Where is the innkeeper? Yeah, I'm assuming they're just asleep. And we need to wait for them to get up. So, picking up these hopefully will give us a skilled leg day that can increase our strength. But yeah, no one's getting out of bed at the minute. Just need to speak to the person so we can sleep. I badly need of sleep. I wonder if we could do anything that we can't. Right, are they here or are they not? What looks like. I'm picking all the nettles up. We can use these for making potions anyway. We need some for savior snaps and stuff. We need nettles. And belladonna. Are they still not here? May have to sit and wait for an hour. Because obviously we need to rent a room so we can sleep. And we're in desperate need of tiredness. I don't think we've got... Let's wait an hour. It's just that we need sleep. And we won't get rid of the lack of sleep stat unless we sleep. So we can only sleep for 12 hours. We don't want to do full 12 hours either. We just need enough that... There they are. Before that, we need to quickly get rid of some of our inventory. We've got too much stuff on us as always. A lot of it is caused by the herbs, to be honest. We have so many herbs on us, that's what takes a lot of space up. 122 nettles will do it, won't it? Let's get rid of 100 of them. That's where our weight is. That's the thing. We are getting closer, though, to herbalism. Level 10 is what we need. And then we can get leg day. We're 80%. So not too many more things need picking up for that. Obviously, we've just been released from prison after stalking back to the custodian. Place to sleep.
Have you got a bed for the night?
We also need to go and hunt some game as well for Jahanka.
For how long?
We just do one. We did find a few nights cost an absolute fortune.
All right, money up front though.
He wants 2. We always haggle. It's not. We're not going to gain much from it, but it's something.
Can we discuss the price?
Do 1.8.
Is this enough?
Well, now a little bit.
We won't save much, but it's all about increasing speaking and reputation with him as well.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Okay, we'll have to sleep. We'll see if anyone needs help
Are there any
first.
problems around here I might be able to help with?
Nothing I've heard about.
So doing that doesn't necessarily give us a mission, but it tells us where to go to speak to people about potential missions, if there is something to do. We've also cleared up all these nettles around the place just to help him. Good like that. Right, this is our room. Let's go and sleep. I don't think we've got anything to... Have we got anything to read? If we have, it's worth doing it now. I don't think we have. Other than the treasure map, obviously. Which is in Skalitz anyway. We have got treasure maps on the horse. We need to probably have a look at them and see if there's any nearby to us, to be fair. Let's sleep first though. We know we desperately need sleep. We just need enough to get our energy back. So there we go. We can sleep till there for 7 hours. Is energy 100%. We will need to eat again, but we can deal with that. I think we should look at the treasure maps on the horse just in case there's any for where we are now in Sasau. If they are, brilliant. We can clear them now. We'll try and potentially find what they are. I don't quite know where we've got the treasure maps from. We just had them at the start. Or were they in the chest at the start? So they may be DLC related more than main story. I don't know. But we might as well look at them and see. If we're near to getting near to one, we can grab it. If we're not, we'll wait to the nearest one. Some of them tell you where they are, some don't. They are quite cryptic in some ways. Right, at least we've slept. So if we get up now, we've still got the buff for release prisoner. It was only in there for 24 hours, so strength, agility, and vitality are lowered. We've got to wait for that to go on its own. I don't think we can do anything about that. The longer you spend in jail, the worse it is. Right, let's quickly send over all the treasure maps to ourselves. I want to see if we have a quick look and see if there's any near here. Just because I think it might be worth having a look at them. If we can clear one, we can. If we can't, we can't. Right, so this is this one. Can we see a name of a town on there? It's on the left, but I can't quite see it. There's a skull and crossbones. That's never a good sign, is it? Map number 2. We're looking for one that says Sasau. That's Rate. Which remember, there's one near Rattay. Udzit. Near Rattay again. And this one is... I don't think that's Sasau. Yeah, I can't read what the name is. I don't think that's Sasau. Right, we'll chuck these back on the horse then. Right, we're back to there. We do need to eat, but we're not going to be able to eat from the bit down there because we've already used it. I think that's to wait a day for it to come back. Yeah. We have got our own dried food, but we kind of want to save that until we really need to eat it. Okay, so we've got to head back to the monastery because we need to still do things over there. We're going to go on top of the monastery roof to try and retrieve this branch for the Charlatan, and then we'll have all the items for that. What's our buffs? Hang on, we've got buffs I've not seen. Overloading, yeah, hunger. Oh, okay. It's because we've got 50%, 50 nourishment. We can get that back. That's not an issue. We're overloaded once again, though, as always. Always overloaded. That's us. Dandelion. We need to make sure we've always got some herbs on us because we need that for our charisma. The thing we have, we need herbs that have smells to them. There we go. Right, we're going to get across to the monastery. We do need to go and hunt as well. We need some game for Jahanka. I'm assuming it's also illegal for us to hunt. That's something we need to be aware of. I wouldn't mind trying to grab some meat before we go in, although we need to eat, don't we? Let's go back to the monastery then. We can eat there because there is a food pot there. So we'll go and eat. And then we will then see what else we can do. See if we can grab this branch from above the monastery. And then from there, there's a grindstone here for fixing our sword. Nice. Who's this guy? Vitus.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Oh, okay, we can trade with him. Oh, he's a blacksmith then. Okay. Didn't realise he was a blacksmith, to be fair. I know we do need arrows, don't we? That's something we do need, actually, is arrows at some point. He hasn't got anything special by the looks of things. There are some things that would help us, like the two-piece kettle hat. But it's 145.3 Roshan. It's a lot of money to spend. For we'd gain 1 head armor, a stabbing, and 1 head armor. I can't remember what the other stat is, but the other one. It's not enough to warrant us spending that money at the minute. Right. There is food just outside where the injured people are. So we'll go and eat that, and then we'll try and get on the roof. We need to go to the gardens as well to pick the plants there. That's another mission we have. We haven't been to the gardens here yet either. Right, there's food there. At least we don't need to sleep for a while.
I feel quite hungry.
That is a good thing. We're still lacking because of our stint in prison as well. So we're losing strength and agility for that. Nourishment 75. There is some more food up here, I believe. And then, yeah, we need to find a way to get on top of the roof to get this leaf branch. So these pots, I think, we replenish daily. So we've eaten what we can. Oh, these are 2 people out here.
He just needs to sleep.
He needs to sleep.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Okay. We were told there were people out eating out, being treated outside, weren't we? So we knew about those. Right, we need to find the herb garden because we need to do some weed pulling there. I'm assuming the herb garden's in here. It looks like this is the herb garden, doesn't it? What was I going to do? I was going to quickly put the mission on. So if we put, I need to turn off one of the others. Miracles you want at your service, my lady. Right, we'll turn that mission off for the minute, and I want in God's hands, because that will show up all the different things we need to do for that. And there's quite a few. Full screen. So if we zoom in now is where we are. So yeah, the herb garden I think is A. No, that's custodian supplies. They're not showing us where the herb garden is then. It's not showing us where the herb garden is then. What's this over? Let's see up here. There's a mission there, but it won't let me see what it is, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Can we zoom in anymore? Father Simon. So that's someone we need to go and speak to learn more. We're meant to pick nettles in the herb garden. I thought this was the herb garden, to be fair. And we want leg day, so we do need to keep picking stuff up so we can get the leg day skill. And obviously we can also... No, we know herbs aren't worth a massive amount of money. But they're worth something, that's the thing. There we go, herbalism. That's what I was waiting for. So now we've got the herbalism. Now, the one I saw on this that was really good for us, if we go into it, is we've got a choice of horse nip. If your horse has enough fragrant herbs in its saddlebags, it will shy less. The herbs you sell will have a 15% higher price. That's really good. But the one we want is leg day. So herb picking activity will add experience to your strength stat 2. That's the one we want. There we go. So now our strength stat will upgrade every time we pick stuff up, which I think is really important for helping us get stronger and better. And use better weapons as well, to be fair. And we do tend to pick quite a lot up over laden again, which will be, I think that'll be the nettles. Yeah, we've got 40 of them. So we need to keep some on us because one, we can make potions with them, but also we need enough fragrant herbs to get upgrades. So where are the gardens then? That's the other question. Because this isn't the herb gardens that I thought. What's this here? That's not herb gardens either. There's wormwood there. I don't know if we've picked that up before, to be fair. Nettles. Overladen again. We've picked up so much. Right, we want to go and speak to Custodian while we're here anyway. Urban, who's Urban?
Good health to you, sir.
Who owns this house?
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
He doesn't seem to agree with what you just said. You don't think much of him, do you?
You don't seem to think very much of him.
But of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a
rain funnel.
Can't be all bad.
That's good. What is a custodian?
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local
He's
community and keep the peace.
But
in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
Does he now? We need some dirt on him to try and to make him give us what we need supply-wise to help the
I'm much obliged.
people that are hurt.
Don't mention it.
You look bored.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a holy place, filled with knowledge.
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
He's got a point. There's not much left
Well,
of him.
they say there's not much left of poor Procopius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know, but I'd never dream of doing that.
He
I
wanted to
just
touch
wanted
them
to
for luck.
touch them for luck.
Maybe I could
Maybe
help
I
you.
could help you.
How? You're not planning some mischief, are you?
No. Definitely not.
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now.
So we're basically giving ourselves a
You
new
do
mission
that
to add
for
to
me?
our long list.
Of course.
Then I'd be very grateful to you.
There's so much to do in Sasau. We want to get back and do the exorcism, but there's so much to do here.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, we're going to save at least. Right, we need to speak to the custodian to try and convince him to give us more stuff. I'm assuming we're not allowed in there. Would be my assumption. Custodian scribe. Okay. Get out of your way. We're allowed in here? Yes. We haven't found the herb garden yet. That's something we still need to find. That's a bit of a view though, isn't it? Outside the back of the castle. I don't think there's anything here worth picking up. There's a load of nettles here, to be fair. As I say, we can always, the amount of nettles we've got, we can always sell a load. We're meant to try and get to the herb gardens as well, to help clear the nettles out of those. We just need to find out where they are. That's not one. Right, let's have a look on our mission, see if we can find out where the herb gardens are. Obviously, that's to do the branch and the topping out. We need to go and do that. Custodian is in his house there, so we need to speak to him. After he's just jailed us anyway, we're talking back to him. We don't know exactly where the actual herb gardens are. There was a load of gardens. Was it over here? Lodgings. When we went and helped with the tooth, there was a load of stuff there, wasn't there? I don't know if that counts as the gardens, though. That's the herb gardens there, I'm assuming. Looking at that. It's all enclosed, so I guess that's the herb garden. Right, let's see if we can speak to custodian. Convince him to give us supplies. We've still got some losses because of our time in jail. So we're not going to be 100% as of yet. So if there's anything interesting we can pick up. Books would be the thing so we can learn. That would be the good thing to try and see if we can pick up. That ladder goes up there. What's upstairs? Hasn't said we're not allowed up so far. Don't know if there is anything up here though. There's a chest. Thing is, we're in a private area. It's where people sleep. Give me the ladder then. Alright, we hurt a foot. Damaged their foot falling down. I couldn't get the ladder to show up though. Right, custodian is in his house, I think. Are we allowed in? We are allowed in. Okay. There's a lot of things here. I don't think we're going to be allowed to pick anything up though. If it doesn't say rob, then we can pick it up. If it says rob, we don't pick it up. There is food if we need it. Do we need food? No. Nothing interesting there. Right. There's a guard. I don't know where he is. Are we allowed upstairs? Doesn't say private area. So here's the custodian, Sebastian von Berg. He has just put us in prison. So, I don't think he's going to give us what we want, but let's see. Supplies.
I'm at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I
yeah,
do.
fairly well.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about
He really wants her. Even though he's married. Supplies to the Skalitz locals.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Oh, we may have to use Jahanka. Maybe because Jahanka. We've already lost reputation. Our reputation for him is very low. I want to pay him. Let's see if we can do it maybe because of Jahanka and see if it works.
Maybe because of...
We know he's got a fascination with her.
What precisely are you getting at?
Something
it
could
failed.
happen to her too, someday.
If any ill befalls my dear Johanka, she won't be left lying on some
Yes, that didn't work.
floor. I'll personally see to it she's taken care of.
I don't want to pay him. You're unbelievable. If we've already been jailed once for talking to him badly. I think that would be a mistake.
Because I'll pay you.
How much?
For supplies? But of course. That will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
Wow. He wants us to... Oh, we've got to pay him. 150 is what he wants. I'm gonna try, our reputation's poor with him as well. We'll try 130, but this is going to cost us a fortune, I think.
What about this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
I didn't want to spend this money. We can cancel, but also the mission is to get more supplies. And obviously haggling will also get us more reputation since we've already lost reputation quite a bit already. 140 it's going to cost us.
Yes, these things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it. May the Lord watch
There we go.
over you.
So objective complete. We've got the supplies. It wasn't the way we wanted to do it, but at least we've got some. Luckily we've got loads of nettles we can sell. Right, let's go to the gardens and see if we can do the weeds there. We also need to get on top of that roof to grab the branch from the topping. And then we can head back to the Charlatan. That will complete his set of missions that we've got for us. There's a bird's nest here. Go into that. Oh, it's there. Normally we can use a bow to shoot it down. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble with putting a bow out though. There we go. Nest is down. Put the bow away. I don't want to get in trouble with having my bow out. Well, pick up the arrow. Broken arrow. It's not worth picking up. Broken. I don't know if you can do anything with broken arrows. We'll pick it up. You never know. Bird's nest is over here. It's inside. Cobweb. That wasn't worth it. We lost an arrow. The arrow's worth more than that was worth doing. Okay. I don't know if these are the gardens. I think these might be, actually. Where we need to pick the nettles and nothing else. I thought it was in the enclosed area, but it may not be. Because these look like they are gardens here. So he said to only pick up nettles, nothing else. And every time we pick stuff up, this is increasing our strength stat. As that was the skill we just took. We'll see that when our strength actually goes up, hopefully. I don't know if these need pulling as well, but we'll just take the nettles from here. Again, we can sell the nettles. They're not worth a fortune. But we can always sell them to get some money back as well. Right, nothing but nettles. So just in case this is the place we're meant to weed. Don't want anything else up but nettles. That's all comfy. This does look like this is the herb garden, to be fair. We'll have a look in the walled area as well, just in case. I think it's this. More nettles over here. I don't know what we get for getting all these missions. Hopefully we get a load of money back. We just spent 100. We just gave the custodian 140 groschen by the end of it. I swear I've only been picking up nettles. Why does that look like there's a lot of other stuff missing? You did say thistles as well. I don't know if dandelions count. May need to double check what else is meant to take up. I think he said thistles, nettles, and thorns. We've done. I don't know about dandelions though. I don't know if they count as a weed. Oh, it's thistle there. But he did want us to get those up. I'm just waiting for that actual. I'm waiting for actual strength stat to go up so we can see, you know, the benefits for leg day. But it's not showing up currently. Right, our thistle there. We'll need to chuck some stuff on the horse. We have got a damaged. We have got a damaged foot currently for falling down. I think that thistle. That's a thistle there. I thought we would have seen our skill go up by now, but we haven't. We are overloaded. We'll deal with that in a minute. Not seeing any thorns, to be fair. Thistle. Leave them in. Oh, we just need to double check. There's no. That's comfy. That's a thistle there, isn't it? Yeah. Obviously, if we complete the mission and we've done a good job, I think that's a good thing. Nettle. I don't know about dandelions. That's the only thing I'm not sure of. Whether we should be picking those as well. For me, that's the herb garden done. But we just need to double check about. Oh, there's a thistle over here actually. Is that a thistle? That's eyebright. I thought that looks like a thistle to me. There we go. It is a thistle. It does look like they're all done. We may need to just double check about the dandelions. But I think that is that done. We need to transfer a load of stuff back to the horse. I can tell you now, we're overloaded with thistles and nettles. It's a given. It might just be we need to make a load of potions to give to the monk that's in there and basically sell them for the money. We do need a wash as well according to that. Where's thistles? 40 thistles on us. We do need enough to keep charisma up. Other than that, we don't need much more. Our injured foot. What's it say about our injured foot? Oh, left leg and right leg. Okay. We have got a potion to drink. If we wanted to there. Strength, though, we are currently 80% progress. I thought leg day's there. So 80% progress on strength. We need to do some more picking and see if that actually goes up. Because it should do according to what we've just done. We can't go in there. There's a door here. So this isn't the garden, is it? There is a load of nettles here. So we just picked some nettles up. Let's just see if their strength stat has gone up. Because it is meant to, based on the skills. No, it's still 80%. Okay, I'm not too sure why that's not going up. Let's quickly grab a few more. That was why we took leg day. Maybe because we got injured leg. I don't know. An injured foot. But I thought that we'd actually get more strength that way, as that's what it's meant to do. Let's just pick these as well. Okay, let's have a look. It hasn't gone up, has it? No, it's still 80%. How does that work? It doesn't. See, leg day isn't there, but we did gain it as a skill in herbalism. Herb picking activity will add experience to your strength stat. I don't quite understand why that's not going up then, because that should be going up by now. We need to transfer stuff back across to the horse again. So where's the nettles? Oh, horse can't carry anything else. That's not good. I've overloaded the horse. Okay, what we can actually do though is drop some things. The apple can go, they're no good. The mushrooms can go, they're no good. Yeah, we've overloaded the horse because of the amount of stuff we've given it. Let's get rid of the light gambeson. So what we have found, anything that's stolen isn't ever unstolen. Like time doesn't pass and you can get rid of it. These things we could sell them, but they would be very difficult to move on because of the fact they're stolen. So we might as well drop them. And that gives us some weight back, as we desperately need to get rid of stuff. It is the herbs. We just have to sell a lot of herbs, I think, to get rid of them. We've got so many nettles. It's ridiculous. Right. I think we've done the gardens, though, so that's a mission we can hand in. We do need to get on top of that roof as well. Let's go and hand in the garden mission, because that's then something done. And then we need to try and get on top of the roof to get the item for the Charlatan. I think that's our next port of call. At some point, we do need to head back and try and find Riki. But yeah, that's not really happening at this point. Don't need food, we're good there. I think maybe we make some potions and sell them as well. Might be a good idea. Right, Brother Nicodemus. I've dealt with the weeds. Let's just double check what counts as weeds.
How do I know which are the weeds?
You see, this is the part where you learn something.
Dandelions.
Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and
We haven't cleared the garden. We need to do the things. Where is yeah. Where is it not supposed to grow? Just double check it was the right place.
Between the mint and the eyebrights.
Mint and eyebright. Okay. I know where that is. So we've done some of that, but not all of that. The tawny in Mate is constantly on the go, so we can ignore that for the minute. Okay, so over here, this is the eyebright. So we need to get rid of all the dandelions as well. There's one there. Eyebright, some over here. So the dandelions are the ones with the yellow, effectively. Any more? Yeah, just that. We're actually walking all over his plants, but I think that's okay. Dandelion. I was really hoping he'd have more books to teach us more as well, but he doesn't. He's only got one, which would be handy if we can buy it. Right, dandelion. As I say, this is meant to be increasing our strength skill, but it's not doing so. Fecht Gamer, good morning, how are you? How are you doing today? Thistle, that can go. Also, there's not much mint here. I don't think we've pulled any of it up. But there doesn't seem to be much mint. Another dandelion. Maybe worth drinking this healing potion just so we can get the injured foot done. In fact, before we pick the dandelion, I know we're overloaded. Let's quickly drink, because we need to obviously heal our foot. Our health needs to go up. The marigold decoction can help with that. Although I've only got 2. Though we don't know how to make it either, do we, that one? Honey increases energy, not health, though. Mushrooms, dried meat. Fruit does give us health back. It's not a massive amount. I think we take the marigold decoction. We need to learn how to make that. And that will increase our health. So our foot should heal really rapidly. Or both feet should heal at least. And then we'll see if our strength stat then goes up. Because maybe that's what's stopping it. Thanks for like, much appreciated. What do I think about India? I've never been there. India's just another place in the world. What am I meant to think about it? We have a few people that are friends of the channel that have been with us for a long time from India. To be fair, dandelion there. Herbalism, new level up, nice. More dandelion. Right, I think we're done. I think there's everything picked up. All the thistles are gone. Dandelions are gone. There's not much mint there, but I'm pretty sure we didn't grab any of it. Yeah, I think that's that done. I'm not going to worry about the overloading for the minute, because we'll go back, tell him it's done, and I'm probably going to see a load of nettles and just sell them to him. Right, now our feet are fixed, our legs are fixed. Are we gaining in strength? 89, it is working. So the reason we weren't gaining in strength was because our feet were injured. So now we are gaining strength every time we pick up herbs. So at least we know it is working. But yeah, if you've got injured feet, it doesn't work. Which is good to know. Right, here he is. We'll tell him his garden's been weeded. That's another mission done.
It's done.
Yeah, we played Ghost of Tsushima. We platinum Ghost of Tsushima a couple of years ago now. Not a leaf wasted.
Not a leaf wasted.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
Okay. So it's not handed in fully because he's going to go and check. Trade. Oh, I need to bring stuff across, don't I, for that? The book he's got that we do want as well. How much is the book? The recipe of Lethean water. We do want that. But no, we don't. That's the one that teaches you about that's redoing the perks. We don't want that. Alchemy book we do want. It's 163. If we want to sell anything, I need to bring the stuff across on the horse, really. More than anything else. I know we've got lots of nettles. They're not worth much, to be fair. We've got 15 on us here. We've probably got like 200 on the horse. Okay. Before he disappears, we need to quickly grab a load of the nettles. We can use them, but we can also sell the nettles. And the amount we've got is probably worth selling. Yeah, but 467 nettles. We definitely don't need 467, do we? Alright, let's bring out 400. And then I need to talk to him before he disappears. Right, let's talk to him. He's going to go and check on our handiwork. So while he's doing that, let's make a couple of potions. Saviour snaps, we need mint and belladonna, which we can get out. 2 handfuls of belladonna, heat for 2 turns. Oh no, sorry, 2 handfuls. One nettles, boil for 2 turns, grind the belladonna, which is 2. And then boil for 1 more. So, nettle, 2 turns, belladonna. Oh, it's what? Is it wine first? I thought what it was first. Wine, yeah. We only know 2 potions so far. We need more. So wine. There we go. It's always worth getting the Saviour Snaps because we're always going to need it. That's the thing. So yeah, we platinum Ghost of Tsushima a couple of years ago now, to be fair. No, I pressed the wrong button. We can just wait for that to do its thing. We don't need to worry about that. There we go. Go back to... So he's coming now in a second. He's now going to check the garden. So 2 turns of this. While that's doing the first turn, Belladonna into the mortar. We'll do that again. Bellows again. Sandglass again. That's 2 turns of the sandglass. Belladonna again. Obviously, we need to get our alchemy upgraded enough that we don't have to do any of this. It does it for us at some point. But I think that's a long way off. So we can grind up the Belladonna. The only other potion we know is Lullaby. We can make a few and sell them to the monk as well. To be fair, and now all this is increasing our alchemy stat at least. Once doing that, let's grab the file. We're going to fill this up. Complete the potion, and that's another save your snaps made. Oh, we've got a new perk. Alchemy has reached a new level. I can't do it while we're here, though. Let's come out of this for a second, then. I'm not sprinting. We've got a perk to spend in alchemy now. Let's have a look at the perks. So, salted and smoked. Cured or cooked food in your inventory will spoil 20% more slowly. Water of life. Healing potions will heal you 50% more, but will also intoxicate you. The stronger the healing effect, the drunk it will make you. And Witcher potions will fill you up 30% less, which means you can drink more of them and more often. Okay. I don't want any of those, to be honest. I suppose that's the only good one there, to be honest, is the salted and smoked. The one we actually want is that one at level 8 and level 10 there, or routine, which is auto brew. Yeah, auto. Those 2 there at level 10 will be handy. I say the only one that's really helpful now is salted and smoked, but we don't really have much food on us. I think we'll take the salted and smoked. It is something at least that will help us. We've still got other points to spend that we don't really want to spend them because there's nothing really to use them on. That's the thing. Right. Is he back? I don't know where he's gone, to be fair. That prisoner skill, the fact we were in prison for a while, is still there. It's not disappearing, is it? It's taken a while for that to actually go. Right, we want to make a few lullabies, because that way we can sell them, is my thinking. So, put a handful of poppy, thistle, it's one of each. Poppy into... What are we putting this in with? Oil. So poppy oil, poppy, thistle, herb Paris, not boiled.
I can't sleep again.
Oil, poppy, thistle, Paris. I know this can be a bit tedious, but again, we do need to do this, one, to make money, but also to keep us getting our skill up as well. That's the thing. Right, we want poppy in first. This is the lullaby potion. We've only really just learned. I don't know how we gained this. This must have been via talking to the alchemist, I think. Thistle's next. Let's wait for that to finish. There we go. Into the cauldron. Bellows. And then next we just need the Paris to finish it off. Wait for it to stop boiling. But yeah, we're getting there. As I say, this kind of thing is a bit tedious, but it is needed. That's the thing. Complete the potion. That should be lullaby again. I say we need more different types of potions. I think is the big thing. Got a feeling it's night time, hence why no one's here. Yeah, and we don't need to sleep annoyingly, but I might quickly just find a bed. There's one over in the corner here. Sleep and save. We haven't got any books to read, but we'll sleep till the morning because we need to speak to the guy we sorted out his herb garden, so we need to go and see him anyway, and he's going to come back here, but we can't do anything if he's asleep. But that is another thing done. We'll speak to him about his herb garden, and we'll have a look. We still need to get on top and get the branch for the Charlatan. It doesn't feel like we've achieved very much so far, although we've found the people of Skalitz that are injured and hurt, and Jahanka's helping them get better. It did cost 140 groshon to get supplies. I want my own back against the custodian here. I don't know in what way we can do it, but I want to do something to him. Because he's cost us a fortune in money, which isn't ideal. We can pick up a bandage there. There you go. We did buy the bandages previously to help. Open. What's in these? Okay, there's a lot of food in here. I'm not going to take it. I don't think we need to take it, to be fair. There's a bandage there to pick up. I reckon there's 10 bandages hidden around the place. Because we needed 10 for the mission, and we brought the 10. So I reckon there's going to be 10 bandages lying around the place, probably. Oh, my luck. So we got 15 apples there. The last 5 days. Let's take the 15 apples. Right, we're waiting to see... Here he is. Right, did we do the garden properly?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You said it was finished, but I took a look at it.
It is finished.
Is that what you call a finished job? Off you go. I'd better do it myself.
Oh, we lost reputation. We found the weeds. We did it, though. I swear we did that. Right, okay. Trade. We're selling him the majority of our nettles. We won't get a massive amount of money for them, but we need to get rid of them. We've got too many. So we'll sell him 400. Is my plan. There we go, 400 nettles. It's only worth 40 groshon. It's not much at all, but it's something. We did make... Where's the 2 potions we made as well? Yeah, cobwebs are actually for a potion, I think. Where are they? Lullaby potion. So they're worth a little bit. 9.4 groshon isn't bad, considering they cost us nothing to make. So we'll gain 58.8 groshon there. I can't believe we failed the mission for the weeding. I swear we did that. We'll haggle to try and increase reputation anyway. But yeah, lullaby potion's probably worth making then, just to sell to him. Although he hasn't got a massive amount of money. But we could always use that for training. That's the thing in alchemy.
Alright, so?
I'm not going to stand here all the time doing the same thing, though. That's the thing. Let's try and get 64 out of him.
Is this enough?
Close.
It's a little bit back towards the 140 we spent with the custodian, to be fair. 62.
See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
So increase reputation of him as well. Speaking skill goes up. We're still overloaded. Not massively, though. So better than we were. Marigolds, let's get rid of those. Still overloaded. What else do we still need to get rid of? We're always carrying too much. Sage. We need to keep some on us because we need our charisma to stay high, and we need a certain amount of herbs on us for that. So we can't get rid of everything. To be fair, the spade's fairly heavy. Let's chuck that on the horse. Because we do need that, but not now. That's the thing. I think that's everything, really, for the minute. We are carrying quite a lot of herbs, to be fair. Right, quickly have a look, mission-wise. Because we know we've done a few of these in God's Hands missions now. So, we need some game meat. We need to talk about the execution, and we need to find Father Simon as well. There's a few things we need to do still there. Another bandage for free. It is. So we bought 10 bandages because that was one of the missions. I've got a feeling we could have gone for free. Yeah, there we go, look. There's a load of stuff in here. None of this is stealing either. There's a bludgeon in here as well. Dog skin, sheepskin, torch. We don't need all of it. We'll take the bandage though. Take the weapon. Because again, we can always sell the weapon. If this was stealing, it'd be different, but luckily it's not. Can we read any of the books? Not by the looks of it. I was hoping to actually buy our own herbarium. What's this? This will increase our reading skill, I think, just by doing this. Let's quickly run through it. There we go. Bandages on the table. So we didn't need to buy the 10 bandages. We could have just found them. By the looks of things. There's another book here to read. Again, reading skill. Talking about fleas, warts.
I just can't.
We got, oh wow, look, there's loads of stuff here. Marigold decoction, that's the one that heals us. We'll take that. I didn't realize there was so much stuff here. Charcoal. Okay, we're not going to take any of this now. We know it's there at least. It's one of each though, basically. The cave mushrooms are worth quite a bit of money. So I'll take the belladonna because we need that for Saviour Snaps. But everything else can stay there, I think. There's some cheese there. Again, if it's not stealing, we'll do it. We don't ever take anything that's stealing, though. That's all that, then. I think that's the same as the bottom bit, it is, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping for our own herbarium, but it doesn't seem to be one we can actually use ourselves. Again, we're overloaded, as always. It's the bludgeon. So we need to check between the two bludgeons we've got. Because we actually bought one of these, a spike club. So our spike club is 35 blunt damage. And the bludgeon is 33. So at some point we'll sell the bludgeon. As well. As we don't need it. We'll use the better one. We need to transfer stuff to the horse. We're overloaded once again, as always. Dandelions. So we do need to keep a certain amount on us for our charisma, that's the thing. Dog skin can go across, we don't need those. I don't know what the door keys are for. Oh, we store all out them on one go, don't we? That's what it is. Sheepskin can go across to the horse. Salt is used at some point. Armor's kit. It's fine. That treasure map can go. Okay, we're under again. That's good. Right. We do need to eat. There should be some food outside. As the other stuff now we need to do for this... Oh, no, we can't eat that yet. Okay. Isn't here anymore. We've done everything we possibly can here. What we'll do is we'll head and try and get this item for the Charlatan. That's our next kind of port of call, I think. We haven't spoken to all the monks either here. Can I look inside the monastery?
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint
That's
Benedict.
a no then.
No others shall pass.
I'm here in the surf of
I've been
Talmberg.
sent here from Talmberg. I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
That'll be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for construction.
So this was
then that's
another
a matter
side
of
mission we had
supply.
previously.
You'll want to talk to the overseer. He knows more about that sort of thing. His study is right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way.
Okay, we're going to talk to the overseer.
May the Lord
That's another mission that we've done some of already. So he said go up the steps and back towards ourselves. He said on the left. Which? Is it my left or his left? That's the question. What is that? I think that's the... Is that the bell that goes on the thing by any chance? Right, we do need to get onto the roof. I don't know how we got onto the roof, but we do need to get on the roof. There's a stonemason.
You've got no business here. You're just in the way.
Okay, he won't talk to us. Okay, fair enough. So overseer we need to speak to. We'll try and get to him in shortly. We might as well do what's here while we're here. That's the thing. We're not going to lockpick our way in. I was hoping, because we need to find a way up. That's the problem. There is a ladder there. Can we just find our own way up then, maybe? Because we need to get the branch that's up here. Can we pick anything up while we're here? No. So there's a branch right on the top, and that will complete the 3 items we need for the Charlatan, as we're his apprentice. Hopefully we can get all those. And that'll be another thing done then. We're not going to steal off there. I think I need to... Can we go through there? Obviously, if we fall off, we're going to hurt ourselves. I thought I could go across there, but obviously not. I fell off. It looks like you can go across there, but it wouldn't give us the option to go across. Oh, there's another ladder here. We don't need to. There we go. And what we should... I just thought we do need to eat. We've got all those apples on us, so let's quickly eat some of them apples while we're here. Or the bread, actually. The bread gives us 17 nourishment. Let's eat the bread. Cheese is actually worth money to sell, to be fair. And you lose energy for that. You gain health if we eat apples. I thought they gave us health if we eat apples. 2 health. The health's not going up even though we're eating apples, though. Right, nourishment's back to 100. Maybe because we ate the same thing one after the other, maybe that's why it wasn't going up. Right, we're getting to the top, though. Anything in the barrel? No. We're only guessing this is how we do this and how we get to this branch that we need to take. Hopefully we are right in this. We're probably not meant to be up here either. But I can guarantee we're not meant to be up here. But I don't want to steal anything. We do need to obviously upgrade our lockpicking, but we're in full view of everyone. It's not worth being arrested again. We've only just got rid of our prison buff. Or debuff, I should say. So we don't want to do that again if we can avoid it. Right. I think we're at the top now. So where is the item we're looking for here? We zoom in. So somewhere around here, on the roof, is the branch from the topping out. That's what we're looking for. It's just a case of where is it? How do we get to it? Okay. I've got a feeling we were meant to go in there to do the herb garden, to be fair. I think we did fail that because we didn't do the right place. Right, topping out. Where are you is the question. We've got to be careful where we walk. I don't want to fall down suddenly if we can avoid it. we're looking for a branch, essentially. We're not going to lockpick that, because I don't want to get seen breaking into it. We've only got 2 lockpicks, actually, as well. I'm not seeing the branch anywhere, to be fair. I don't think we're meant to jump across or anything. I'm not too sure where it is, in all honesty. Is that the schematics for what it's meant to look like? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we're actually looking for, to be fair. Can't do anything here then, by the looks of it. Oh, it's there. I reckon that's the topping out. Okay, I think it's that. Potentially shoot it with an arrow. Potentially, to make it drop to the floor. Or at least get a branch off it. I missed it. I know I missed it and we're that close. It's trying to work exactly where we're aiming. No, it didn't do it, I don't think. No. Completely missed it. I really hope that doesn't kill anyone, because we'll be in a bit of trouble if it does. Okay, I think we're hitting the bit next to that. So we're on the right height, I think. No. Okay, I thought I hit the bottom of it there. Okay, but that was the bit I thought we were aiming for, but we're not then by the looks of things. I've got no arrows left, have we? 2 piercing arrows. Oh, we've got left 2 piercing arrows. We desperately need arrows. I can't see how else we get this off there, to be fair. That's definitely what we're after. It's how do we get it? That's why I thought arrows would be the way forward. But it didn't seem to do anything. We've only got 2 arrows left as well. That hit the branch, did nothing. There we go, we did it. Took us a few arrows, but we've done it. So now we can get down. And that is the topping branch. So we can go back to the Charlatan, who we're the apprentice of, and see what else he's got for us after that. That will be a decent mission done as well then. So far we are struggling to get... Well, we're not struggling to get anything done, but it's taking time. There's so many missions here, but we've done all the helping people of Skalitz that we can actually do from here. So now that's done, we can go and do other things. We do need to go back and do the exorcism in the village and go back and carry on looking for Riki as well. We haven't managed to grab the crown. We need to go elsewhere to grab the crown because we need to go and find the stone that's missing from it. So that's something we do need to do at some point. But I think go to the Charlatan, hand in what he wants us to hand in. The 3 items we've got: the tooth, the bit from the tree we're about to grab now, and there's something else. And from the flower, no, it's not flowers in the grave. That's the exorcism. There was something else, but we've grabbed all 3 things. We'll go and see him, hand those in. Depending on what he wants next, we'll try and head back into the exorcism and head back that way to try and find Riki as well. We still need some game meat, although actually that game meat's now gone as our list of things to do. There we go. Topping out is now grabbed. There's no arrows here, is there? No. So we do need to buy arrows at some point because we've now got none. So we're going to head back and speak to the Charlatan, as that is all his missions done. But yeah, the mission for Jahanka has now disappeared from what I've seen. Oh, this is the Overseer. We might as well speak to him while we're here.
God
This
be
is
with
about the stone for the monastery. So Divish has sent me to ask about the accident.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish.
This is a different mission
I'd
we
like to have
picked
a
up
look
ages
around the
ago.
spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role. But I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of, and that's enough for me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So who's responsible?
Who's in charge of purchasing materials for the construction?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery, but those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to the quality of stone. They had the red stone delivered from a long way off.
They take care of storage as well?
Yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery?
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes, it rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little
We definitely need a
strange,
washer
I
looking at them
suppose.
gloves.
Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. But this time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained. They probably saw it as less work.
Smaller piece of a large block. Late with your
I
payment?
heard that you were late with your payment to the Talmberg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past. Take care now.
Okay, so we've asked all the questions of him to do with the accident that's here. While we're here, we may as well continue that as well. I know I just said we'll go and do the Charlatan, but I think while we're here, it makes sense to try and clear it. That's the Master Builder there. That's Charlatan. God's Hands. She's still asking for game meat, actually. But we'll take that one off because we're not near where we need to go next. In God's House, talk to the Master Builder about the site of the accident. So, is that here by any chance? I think it is, yeah. That's the Master Builder there. So whilst we're here, we may as well talk to him. Otherwise, we'd only have to come back anyway, so it makes sense to do it while we're here. The Master Builder is around here somewhere. Overseer's Hand, Stonemason. We still need to try and find our friend some work as well, to be fair. Leszek, he won't talk to us. Stonemason, he will talk to us.
Mind out. Something will fall on you if you don't move.
We don't want that. Stonemason, will he talk to us?
You've got no business here.
Oh,
You're
there
just
we
in
go.
the way.
None of us want. No one wants us here. Okay, where is the Master Builder? It says he's over that way somewhere. We're allowed in here, strangely. Talk to the guard.
Good day to you.
Always ask the question whenever we can. Increase his speech anyway. Oh, this is the crypt.
That's right. Otherwise, people would steal absolutely
We
everything.
did promise one of the guards we'd get something from underneath here. You're doing good work. Workers at the monastery were just looking at one of those little bones. We'll try that.
I'm not sure, but I think workers at the monastery were looking at one little bone. And it looked like
Success.
they were touching it for luck.
Again, that thieving rabble. I'll show them. Farewell.
We need to get inside the cave to grab something for one of the guards, don't we? So while we're here, we might as well try and do that as well. We just sent the guard away, so while we're here, let's try and grab that. That's a different mission. But we said we'd try and get it for the guard to give himself good luck. We don't know what else is down here, to be fair.
Just as I thought.
There's no
There aren't
remains.
any remains here.
But is there something else to pick up rather than remains then? Bowl from the cave? We said we'd give him something to touch. There we go, bring the relic.
Ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
That says a bit too ordinary though. Objective complete though. We just need to go and hand it in to him. Get better remains, it now says, as the mission. There's nothing else here, is there? No, not by the looks of it. It does say get better remains, so what we just picked up wasn't the best thing we could get. Let's just have a look at quests for that. That's the thing, you go and plan to do something else, and then something else happens. Saintly remains. Oh, okay, so there's two parts of this. We can go and bring what we've got to urban, but the other get better remains is all the way over here, which is we're heading back to anyway. So we are done in here then, in theory. The only thing we're not sure of is how we get out of it without being seen. Why would he not go up there? That in some way won't go up. Can't even jump up there. Come on. There we go. I suppose if we go out this way we won't get seen. So we need to quickly go and hand in what we just picked up. And picking up the nettles is also increasing our strength skill as well. Right, there was a way out of here, wasn't there, around the corner here, I think. Yeah, any herbs we now pick up increases strength. Because we got the leg day stat buff thing. Still can't believe we failed the garden. I'm sure we didn't. The only thing I can think is maybe we picked some mint up accidentally. Maybe. That's the only thing I can think why we failed. Might as well pick things up when we can. Again, it's all upgrading their strength stat, isn't it? Lots of nettles here. There's a grave there. Right, where is the guy we need to go and hand this into? He is near the house, isn't he? It's not that way. I think we missed him. I think it's straight over here. Yeah, there he is. That's urban. We go and give him the bowl we picked up. And then we need to go and get something else for him by the looks of things as well. I have a bowl from this cave. I have a holy tooth. We have the tooth from the guy, don't we?
I have the tooth of the saint for you.
Truly? Then show it to me.
Behold.
Problem is, we need to give it into the Charlatan.
Is it really from Saint Procopius?
I don't know if I've just messed it up. Of course.
Of course. I'd never tried to
Success?
deceive you that way.
You're right. My God, you're right. Such holiness. I'm in your debt, Henry.
Give us the tooth back.
How can I repay you?
Grocer never hurt. Thanks, but I don't want anything. I'd rather he owed us a favour.
Thanks, but I don't want anything. I was glad to help.
Truly? Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
Does that fail the mission, though, with
Henry?
The Charlatan?
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll put it back.
We will.
God be with you.
So I think he's giving us back then. Let's wait for him to catch up. There you go. Quest completed. Saintly remains. So we deceived him by giving him a tooth that we'd actually pulled from the guy's mouth by the blacksmith. We've still got it. Yes, we've still got the tooth though. So we can still finish off the Charlatan's mission as well. Okay, so that is that done. We still need to speak to the Master Builder while we're here, don't we? We kind of did there was something else happening that allowed us to quickly do that. So we still need to speak to the Master Builder. Yeah. So we need to find him. But yeah, at least we cleared another mission on the way to doing that. It's so easy to get distracted and do different things. We're looking for the Master Builder. There's books here. Nothing we're allowed to pick up though. Not robbing anything. That's Master Corral. Let's speak to him. See the Master Builder?
Good day to you.
Oh yeah, you're to show me the place where the accident happened. There we go.
Sent me. You're to show me the place where the accident happened.
Like I've got time to spare to show you round. He should have done it himself.
So this is another mission that we've done bits for, but because we're here, we might as well do it. Because of the Talmberg Stone.
Because of the Talmberg Stone. If they really are delivering poor quality material, then there should be consequences.
This is a mission for Sir
I'd be
Divish.
interested in what kind. But I'm guessing the Overseer likes the idea of cheaper stone, right?
Have you noticed anything else?
Noticed anything else going on?
Of course. It's a construction site. Things are always going wrong.
Thought we'd be able to get our friends' work here as well, but it doesn't seem like we can.
So it's just like any other building work?
Essentially, yes. Occasionally someone brings in bad wood, or a man cuts off his thumb and blames it on a bad omen. And then there's all these rumors going round.
Rumors?
I'd be interested to know what the men talk about.
Who's been stealing? Which men from the monastery go to visit women? How the work's going? Normal things. It's only the talk about the curse that's not in the normal run of things.
Okay.
And then there's that devil's skull they dug up.
Devil's skull? Hey, someone's stealing the stone?
Could someone be stealing the stone?
According to the rumors, everyone, from the abbot and the custodian down to the lowest laborer. It's like with whores and dice. There's no protection against slander. And something gets lost here and there, that's true. But nobody stole any stone. There wouldn't be any left if every man here started helping himself, would there?
He's got a point. Devil's skull?
You talked about the devil's skull.
I did. They say it was found in the hole dug for the foundation of the scaffolding. They moved it so it would do its harm elsewhere. But I wasn't there to see it, so I don't know.
And who might know more?
Shouldn't you be investigating the stone? Leszek's in charge of the
So
scaffolding,
Leszek we need to
ask
speak
him
to about
if
the
you
Devil's
really
Skull.
have to know. He might tell you something.
Okay, so that's another objective. There's so many different objectives that you can just do whilst in one place. This is why we haven't managed to get to Riki yet. Show me the accident happened.
Where's the scene of the accident?
It didn't happen on the main site. It was at the outbuilding next to the church, right under the long stairs before the entrance door. Ask my assistant who's in charge there. You'll easily recognize him. He dresses up like he owns the place. God be with you.
Okay, so we need to go and look around for clues as well. Again, we're not stealing anything. If there's anything we can pick up that isn't stealing, we'll do so. I don't think we need food though. Let's have a look. 94. No. I don't think we've got anything to cook either, have we? No, everything's dried. Bar the cheese and the apples. Okay. Super Colby, good morning, how are you? No, currently the date for it is in March. We're just waiting for confirmation of when they've got availability. But yeah, it should be in March. That's what we know so far. Okay, so we've got two things to do here. We've got Skull with Leszek, and we've got to find a clue for what happened in the building site as well. So we're facing away from where we're going. So Leszek, I think, is over here. Since he's first, we'll ask him first. Who's this? Overseer's hand. Stonemason. Porter. See, just normal stonemason. Lashek, there we go. Here's the guy with the skull.
Good day to you.
All
What do you
surgery.
need?
Oh, that's not good. I bet it's not fun. I bet it's hurting. Sorry to hear that, Super Quality. Hopefully you get healed pretty soon. You were the one who found the
I
skull.
heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work. I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others wouldn't see. But rumors spread
But
anyway.
yeah, I hope you feel better,
And what
Super
was
Quality.
it that nobody was supposed to see?
What do you think? A demon skull.
A demon skull. What makes it a demon?
Here, on holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there anything else there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
Okay. What did you do with it?
And are you sure it
Or was it really a devil's skull?
I know what I saw. I can recognize a human skull.
This one had
This
horns.
one had horns, like the devil.
It can't be the devil, surely.
Thing gave off a diabolical stink.
Where is it?
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
We are trying to
I
get
was
back to
taking
the
it down
Charlatan,
the
but
river
while
to
we're here,
throw
we
it
may
in.
as well complete the mission we have for
I
here.
dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows where it ended
Roll
up.
down the hill on the way to the river.
I'll see if I can find it.
I'll be with you.
Okay, we've asked him about that, so that will give us another place to go and look for the skull then. What's this stonemason? Anything to say?
God be with you.
Did you see the accident?
Did you see the accident that happened here?
I didn't see it. I was down at the bottom and I heard something rumble and then screams. I ran up and helped to carry him out.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
No, I didn't. All I saw was a man with his head caved in, lying trembling. I never want to see anything like that again in my life.
Okay.
God be with you.
That's all we can really ask about the accident. So we need to find the guy in charge to speak to about the accident. Guard's back in there. Let's have a look where we're going here. So they're both out. I think they're outside because it didn't happen inside the monastery walls. So I think we've got to go outside to have a look at that. So we've got to go around the side here, I think. We used to go to it was your first time. Not really. I think the first time I had general anaesthetic was for when I had my appendix out. Long time ago now. Once I was worried about it, it's always the way you come round, like my stepson. When he goes under general anaesthetic, when he comes out of it, he is a nightmare. Like, he gets really aggressive with everyone. And yeah, he's really bad, to be fair. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's something I was worried about, no. But then everyone has different things, don't they? You know, it's not... The way people view things is different. You know, I had a little bit of a wobble a few weeks back over this surgery we're due to have. Because obviously it's scary that we're having that kind of surgery on the spine. And then after a little while, I was kind of got it out of my head again, was okay again. So, you know, everyone has these different thoughts and feelings for how things are going to go. I think most of the time it's about managing that and making, you know, not letting it get to you too badly. I was really bad the other week and had a bit of a meltdown over it all. But yeah, I'm okay now. Now I've kind of processed it, and although we don't have a date yet, you know, I'm still okay about it all. That's the thing. But yeah, it's just everyone deals with these things differently, don't they? Right, the site we're after, I think, is here. I know we're overloaded again. I've just picked a load of nettles up. So the accident site is here somewhere, which I think is this. I think this is the accident site. I can't jump because I'm overloaded. I also can't get out of here. Let's quickly chuck a load of stuff to the horse. I know what it is. It's all the nettles we picked up. Because the thing is, when you pick nettles up, we don't pick one. As we've got 122 on us again. There we go. We're not overloaded anymore. Right, we're meant to be looking for clues here. Is it? This might also be where the skull went as well. So the skull is over here, and yeah, somewhere here is the actual accident site as well. Whilst we're here, let's quickly go and find the skull. We're already outside, and then we'll find this accident site. I was so hoping to get back to the Charlatan, but instead of that, we've been doing everything else. As I say, it's so easy to get sidetracked, as there's so much to do. But yeah, the skull seems quite interesting. I've got beehives here. So these aren't stealing. We can take the honey from the beehives. It doesn't count as stealing, which is always a bonus. And it doesn't ever go off. So it's always handy to have honey on us. Our strength skill must be going up by a decent amount of all this picking stuff up we've done. 93%. And level 6. When do we get skill points? We earn, I think it's a perk per level up, isn't it? Yeah, every other. So 6 would be our next one. If we can get our skill to go up via picking plants, because we've got the perk leg day, then we'll get a perk in strength. So although it slows us down, we need to pick a few things up just to get our strength up. And obviously the higher our strength, the better we are with certain weapons as well. That's the other thing. So it is definitely worth doing. Leg day seems to be quite a good skill to have. 93 a second ago, wasn't it? Let's have a quick look what it is now. It does seem to go up very slowly. 96. Yeah, it is very slow. Right, let's head down here. Is that not a plant we can pick up? No. We're looking for a skull that came down here. That was dropped. These aren't plants. I'm surprised they're not plants you can pick up, to be fair, them ones. These are they not thistles? Okay, not thistles. Can we see a skull anywhere? Interesting sight. So normally, interesting sights, there's something around here to find that's hidden. What's in a skull anywhere, though? Oh, there's open here. Moonshine. To be fair, that's what we found last time. Tend to find a lot of moonshine in these areas. Right, where's the skull? Somewhere around here. It even says we're in the searchable area. He did say, roll down the hill is what he said. I don't think it's come as far down as here then. Because we're not seeing it anywhere around here. Although we'll check the bank, I think. I don't know how easy this will be to be seen, that's the only thing. If you follow the bank for as far as we can. See, we're out of the search zone now. Back in the search zone here. It's a skull with horns on it. It shouldn't be difficult to see. Considering it's a skull with horns. I'm overloaded again. Right, we've just got to chuck a load of stuff back in on the horse again. Thistles. Again, we do need to keep some stuff on us because of the charisma perk. Right, I don't think the skull's all the way at the bottom then. It's got caught on something more than likely. I would say. It's quite a big search zone, to be honest, of where this could be. It's not in the bushes, is it? Oh, nettles. Again, we'll probably go and try and sell all the nettles when we get a chance. Overloaded again. Jujitsu Kaisan. I don't know. I've never even heard of it. What's Jujitsu Kaisan? I thought this would be easy seen, but I'm doubting myself now because I can't see it anywhere. Wormwood. not the most well-known anime. I don't watch any anime, to be fair. People keep telling me about anime. It's just something I've never got into, to be honest. No skull in the bush? No. Oh, this isn't part of the search zone. Back over here, then. I know we're overloaded, but that's not a major issue. Who's this? Oh, the custodian scribe. Still not finding this skull. We know it's here. It's just where is it? He said it rolled down the hill, but we looked at the bottom and couldn't see it. We're out of the search zone now. So somewhere here is a skull and we just can't see it. Now let's make sure we get unoverloaded again. We've got loads of 47 nettles, that'll be half of it. There we go. Right, where is this skull? We're still in the search zone here. We're out of the search zone now. I'm not seeing it anywhere, that's the thing. Okay, back in the search zone. I didn't think this would be that difficult to find. I thought it'd be fairly easily seen. But obviously, it's a bit more tricky to see than I thought. It's basically meant to have a skull with horns. I thought it'd be obvious. By the looks of it, it's not actually obvious. I pushed him. Nothing. Where could it have got to? It's not on the top of these, is it? No. It's gone anywhere. It's gone in the water, surely. It rolled down the hill. It's got to be in the reeds then. Would be my thinking. Okay. Nothing. There's nettles there. We'll gather those. Try and get a strength stat up, to be fair. I'm not seeing. There's nothing here. We're out of the search zone now. So that's what we found before. That's got the moonshine in it. We've already picked that up. Nothing showing up in the water that we can pick up. I wasn't sure how obvious this would be in the water, to be fair. There's nothing below us here. We'll need to wash after this because it will say we're dirty. We're out of the search zone there. I've got no idea where this is. Hang on, what came on? They've found it. There we go. We have found the devil's skull.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
Finally. Took us a little while to find it. We did it. You have found it. I enjoyed the game. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed the game. We'll find it. Take it to the local knacker. Let's have a look at that. I don't understand what a knacker is. It's not that. Okay, we still got to go to the site to do this. Yeah, so we need to look around the site for the accident for clues, and we also need to go to the local knacker, who is over in the main town, where we're heading back to anyway to speak to the Charlatan and hand all his missions in. It feels a little bit like we're not achieving very much, but actually we've actually cleared lots of different parts to lots of different things at the same time, so I think we are achieving a decent amount. Transfer nettles. We do need to wash because you've been in the water, so it will say we're not clean at this point. The devil's skull, though, It resembles a human skull, but with two horns growing out of it. I feel as it gives off the heat and makes my hands tingle. It seems to stink of hell. It's just slightly decomposed. Interesting. But it does smell. Is there water for washing? No. Hoping we could wash in here, but I don't think there's anywhere to wash. Nothing over here? No. There we go, we can wash there. Right, we still need to find the accident site. While we're here. And then we need to head back into the main part of Sasau. That's what we're trying to do, is do the main part of Sasau with the Charlatan. So I thought the site was here, but it doesn't seem to be, because there's no one here to talk to. Oh, unless, of course, we need to go up. Maybe above us, to be fair. The guy we need to talk to is probably up the top of this, essentially. Okay, oh yeah, I think the accident's down there. Obviously, we don't want to fall down there. Give me the ladder. I've already fallen down once, and we got quite badly hurt from doing so. Why would it not give me the ladder indicator to go down? That is a ladder, isn't it? Yeah. For some reason, it won't give me the indicator to go down on the ladder. We've had that previously and we fell and it wasn't good. I can't see... hang on. Let's go straight along here. We can inspect there.
There's even more of the bad stone up here. I hope the rest of it won't be falling on people's heads too.
So we found more bad stone. So maybe that ladder's not working because we're not meant to use it, to be fair. So we are looking for clues to what happened. It's back over here. Anything else? Well, let's go down the ladder now. No. I don't want to fall down. We've had this hit previously and it wasn't good falling down there. But there is something here, supposedly. And we need to find it. It says to look for clues. I think we've got to get in there, to be honest. Is that potentially where we need to go, do we think? But yeah, thanks for the likes, much appreciated wherever they were. I want to use it. It won't let us use that ladder for whatever reason to get down. But it means there's a clue here we haven't seen yet. It's telling us there's a clue. It's on this bit here, though. Yeah, it just says look for a clue. That's what it says. Or look for clues. We saw some bad stone on there. Does this count as... So this doesn't count as the bit where the accident happened. There's the guard. So the actual bit we're meant to search for clues is just here. By the looks of things. It's got to be down there, is my thinking. Which, we can get in the doorway there, can't we? So I've got a feeling we need to head down to there. I don't think... Yeah, I think that's the way to go. The guard is there. Okay, we fell off, but it's okay. We didn't get hurt. I don't think he will let us through this way, will he? I know he will. So is that the? I think that's the accident site there, is it not? Or is it here? So we're looking for clues in here. What's down them stairs there? Right, no clues there. Anything in here to find? Open. What's in here? Okay, we can. So there's some food in here we can take. I'm not too worried about. Oh, we'll take the carrots and the cheese. So we'll take it all. It's not stealing, so we can take it. There's nothing here. And the accident site shows up as just here, which means we can use that ladder. Right, we're in the accident search zone again now, so it's got to be around this area then we're looking for something. We did find some more stone on the top that wasn't good. Oh, inspect, there we go.
Stone fell on him here. You can still see the marks.
We are overloaded again. Always overloaded. Valerian, there we go. So you can see the marks of where the stone fell on him here. There we go, found a clue.
The stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognise it.
So we've done it. That's the bit we needed to do. Find out the origin of the faulty stone. So many missions all around one area, that's the thing. So that's that bit done. If we zoom out. Actually, that's not. Let's full map, zoom in. So that is everything here done now. By the looks of things. Yeah, that's that all done. We need to head back into the main part of Sasau. Over here. We've got missions to hand into the Charlatan. So we've got, that's the Skelter local knacker. That's the Charlatan. We've got his 3 items as well. And the origin of the stone, I think, is elsewhere. So we just need to head back now to Sasau. Oh, we had this issue before, getting up them steps. Won't allow us up there that easily. So let's go this way. So yeah, let's head back to Sasau. Charlatan, which was what we were trying to do in the first place today. We've cleared quite a lot of stuff, mission-wise. But it's all parts of side missions. They've all been around the same place. It's all in the monastery. I don't know if we can ask anyone to recognise the stone, though. These are stonemasons.
My respects to you, sir.
Can we ask them about the stone we picked up? Is this it?
Is this it?
Jesus Christ!
He's going to freak out.
Where did you get that off of?
So he was the one who told us about the skull that he dropped. You're right. I don't think it's real. You're right. This isn't a human head.
You were right. This isn't a human head.
And you didn't believe me? As if I'd invent something like that.
Where to find the
Where's
knacker?
In Sasau?
We do know where he is on the map.
In the church.
Thank you.
But we'll take it to the local knacker then to see if it's real. What I wanted to do is speak to a stonemason because I wonder if they'll tell us the origin of the stone.
What do you need?
What do you think about this?
What do you think about this?
Jesus, what sort of abomination is that?
Maybe we shouldn't have shown it to him. Do milk. Well, I don't know what... Brewman Sniffer, I don't know what you mean by do milk. I'm sure you said the same thing previously. I don't know what you mean.
What are you doing here, fellow?
I found this buried skull, and I wanted to ask around about it.
And to what end, you cretin? Do you think anyone knows about this? You've caused more harm than good.
Okay, we may have messed up.
Start talking about a curse again.
Put it back where you found it, or throw it in the river. Just stop sticking it under
Yeah,
decent
we're not meant to
people's
keep
noses.
showing people the skull then. I was actually hoping to ask them about the stone we picked up, but it doesn't seem like we're allowed to at this point. Right, let's get back to Sasau. Charlatan. Go and speak to Naka as well. How are we for food? 84. We do need to sleep shortly. We are clean. Oh, we can't eat from there yet. Oh, that was the other thing. We need to go back and speak to the guy who we gave the herbs to.
You saved me. You've no idea what you've done for me.
Is he better
God,
now?
thank you.
I didn't do that much.
You did more than anyone else here. I'm sorry, I've got no money to repay you, but I can tell you a secret. How workers like me keep up back-breaking labour day after day.
Okay. Oh, new perk in Vitality. New level as well. So we helped him and gave him some herbs that he asked for. And for that, we've gained a perk in Vitality and a perk in our main level. So let's have a look at Vitality. Currently we have thick-blooded, so we bleed slower. Marathon Man, you run slower but keep it for longer. Sprint speed is 20% slower but demands 20% less stamina. Sprinter, sprint is 20% quicker but costs 20% more stamina. They can't have both of those. Balanced diet. If you don't either overeat or go hungry, 5 consecutive days you get a 1+1 bonus, vitality and agility. Human dustbin, you can dispel hunger with anything. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food. Neither will you have any positive effect from it. Does not apply to alcohol. So we can eat spoiled food and won't get poisoned. And that's all we can have so far. Level 9 is the next perk, which is Berserk, Blood Rush. So they're the next two. The only thing that maybe is possible is Human Dustbin. So we can eat anything and we won't get poisoned from eating spoiled food. We won't get any positive effect from it. So that means we won't gain nourishment though. That's the only thing. I don't know if having that we then get rid of stuff will be bad. So we won't spend that perk because I don't quite know what we want. So we're finding a lot of things. Right, normal perk here. We have got First Aid level 2, which is what helped us previously. 30% longer without food aesthetic. Manly odour. 50% more charisma when talking to women. People with smell us, reducing our stealth skill. Night Raider. Wanderer. So the beds don't matter. Renegade brand. Penalties and stats following release from jail 20% lower. Burger. We have a +1 bonus. We don't have Savage, do we? No. So we get a +1 strength, agility, vitality, and speech in villages. Although Savage in the wilds, we have a +1 of all the same. Scout level 2. Increase the sight distance of fast travel so you notice events on the way sooner. Chances of evading also increase to 20%. Brute, you favour brute strength to a pleasant demeanour. You get a +1 strength bonus. -1 penalty on speech and charisma. Okay. Cloak and dagger. You have a +2 stealth bonus, but a penalty to strength and speech. There's a few of these you can't combine. Diplomacy of a brute strength, +2 speech, -2 strength. Juggler. You've been exceptionally supple and agile since childhood. However, turning somersaults and falling on your head and left the mark. You have a +2 agility, -1 speech, charisma. Ken, you're handsome and charismatic, but you haven't built your strength. +2 charisma, -2 strength. Scholar. Your momentary reading level increased by 3, but your strength and warfare skills -1. First aid level 3. Bandage is 50% more effective. For Village Boy, you're quite the sawbones. The perk opens the most advanced options in dialogues connected with healing. We can't have that yet. We're not level 10. Okay, so I don't know what to have. I don't know which of these would help us. Scout sounds like a good one to have, to be fair. But I don't really know. So again, I'm not going to spend the points. I don't think it's worth spending points on something we're not sure we're going to need. Because it does seem like, because especially the ones that can't be combined, that potentially could cause us problems. For taking the thing that isn't going to help us there. Right, we've got about 20 minutes left. I want to get the Charlatan done, as we are his apprentice. So we need to head back and see him. I thought we'd be able to find our friends' work there as well, considering they're doing lots of building work at the monastery. You'd have thought that our friends could have got work helping there, but it doesn't seem like they can. Right, are we heading the right way here? Yeah, through the gate in front of us. There is a question mark, but we'll head back for that. I want to get the Charlatan done. And we can also go and find out about the skull as well. We also need to buy some arrows, if we get a chance. Can we head straight down here? That's the way out? Yeah. Okay, we are running more. That does help us increase our stat if we run a lot. We don't need food here, do we? No, we're overeaten. 108, so we're overeaten so far. I think we're quite close to increasing our strength as well, to be fair. We just need to pick up a few more bits, and then that'll give a strength bonus. There we go. Strength is upgraded, new perk. We knew we was close to doing that, to be fair. So let's have a quick look. Strength. Will we know what we want here, though? So, Gravedigger. Carrying dead and unconscious bodies won't cost stamina. Clinch Master. You get 40% higher chance of overpowering in a clinch. Or you can deplete an opponent's health by bumping into him at sprint. Okay. Tight Grip. Your stamina regeneration will not slow down in combat. Oh. Stamina regeneration doesn't slow down in combat. That's interesting. And that's all we can have currently. The actual Tight Grip would be handy, because we have found in combat we struggle a little bit with stamina. So that might be a good one to have, to be fair. Yeah, I think we'll take Tight Grip. That's only really the only one I've seen that I think we need that. Tight Grip it is. Right. Back in the Sasau. Charlatan is the person we're trying to find first. And then if we have time, we'll go to the Naka. Yeah, I don't know what you want about by do milk. Do milk makes no sense. Unless you're one of those people that just wants to say random things. You've got nothing else better to do. Which if it is, I feel sorry for you if that's the case. Right, Charlatan, where are you? We've got all 3 items for the Charlatan, so we can get all of his things done in one go. So the Charlatan is over here. I think it's by the tavern. So here's the red marker on the top of the screen. And that's all. Yeah, all 3 things at once we can hand in, which will be handy. Right, he is here. Let's speak to the Charlatan. Let's give him all the 3 items he asked for.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
As his apprentice.
Splendid. So show me what you've got, lad.
Okay, so the tooth.
The tooth of layman.
Reputation gained.
Which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be.
Well, we've already used it as a prop for the guard, to be fair.
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy to get. So if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Calm now.
We've got 5 bandages for that. And we got rid of the tooth. The tooth is now gone. The dice player's talisman.
1 cat paw for luck.
We beat him in a game for that. We got the Holy Trinity die.
You wouldn't believe it. I won it from him.
Oh, no, you don't. Now the talisman won't bring its owner luck anymore.
Oh. I didn't think of that.
Oh, well, luckily it's a cat's paw, so it has other uses.
So winning the cat's paw off the gambler, who believed it brought him luck, because we beat him for it, the luck is now gone, supposedly. A branch from the topping out, that was the hardest thing for us to get.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent. And how did you get it down?
We shot it down with a bow.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular William Tell.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So, we've got all.
We've got Bowman's Brew, a new potion.
And now to the next matter.
What's next? More tasks?
Go on.
What does he want from us now?
There's one more thing. It's rather complicated and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
A shroud?
Yes. A burial shroud of someone who passed away not too long ago.
Okay. You want me to take a dead person's
I'm
clothes?
just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which
So not their
deceased
clothes, the
is
thing that
buried.
they're wrapped in. Doesn't matter who I take
Does
it
it
from.
matter who I take it from?
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who
So
recently
I'm assuming we have
passed
to
on.
dig up a body,
Right.
essentially.
So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now, he's lying
We'll
in
get
a
into
small
the church.
in Sasau.
And who was this Lokota?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around.
Well, we need to ask around about him as well then. We don't get a reward, it seems, but we did get different things for handing in the items.
Pour me one.
So, if we have a quick look in what we've just gained. Bowman's Brew. So that was what we just gained for handing in one of the free items. So, firms the arm during archery and improves your bow skill. Increases your bow skill for 10 minutes by 5 points. That's quite big, to be fair. Non-alcoholic, it never goes off, obviously. And you gain 5 nourishment for drinking it and 4 energy. We gain 5 on our bow skill. That's quite good, to be fair. What else? He gave us bandages, didn't he, as well? That was the other thing. Because we increased our strength skill, we can actually hold more items now as well. So if we look on the map to where he wants us to go, the church we've got to go into and get the burial shroud from is over here. We can take the skull to the local knacker though, and hand that in while we're here, and see what that does with that mission. But at least we've handed in the first 3 items to Charlatan, but now he's got more for us to do as well. Kind of expected he'd have more for us, to be fair. Right, we want the local knacker. Not 100% sure what a knacker is, to be honest. But all I know is we need to speak to the local one. Scribe's in there, so it's not in that one. It's around the side here, I think. No, not in there. It's private. Is he in there? Was he around the side, around the back? No. If he's in there, oh, there he is. Gravedigger.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Okay, there's 2 different things we can ask. Who's the man who just died?
Who's the man who died?
That the sergeant just gave us the mission for.
Ah, that was old Lokota. He was a respectable fellow.
We still haven't managed to go and do the exorcism yet. It's in a different place, that's the thing. We've got to find out about how did he make his living.
He was a butcher of some renown in the region.
A butcher? Okay.
Was he a local?
Oh no. He came here from Vlashim because of an argument with his brother. We weren't too keen on him at first. His trade took customers away from our old butcher, you see. But we soon realized he was a decent man. And we all grew to love him.
What about his family?
It's a sad loss. What about his family?
His wife, Lucy, passed away a long time ago, poor soul. He was never the same since then. He never laughed from the heart anymore. But he's left 2 sons behind, Peter and Mark.
What about his sons?
What are his sons like?
Oh, they're sturdy men. Sturdy and straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humor that you'd notice. He takes everything as seriously as a sermon. Mark's a more open sort, and a little superstitious. But don't make fun of him.
Okay. That's everything about the man who's buried that we need to go and get the shroud from. Now the skull.
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull.
Oh, okay, so it's fake.
It's not a devil, just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately.
They were trying to stop the building work, I'm assuming.
And they put a lot of work into it, too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake.
So I'm assuming someone put it in there where they were digging the foundations for the extension of the monastery to stop them building the extension. So we need to go back to there to speak to someone there by the sounds of it. That'll give us a save as well, because that's a mission added to. So we need to head back to the monastery now. Well, not now, but at some point, to go and ask the next bit about the skull by the looks of things. Yeah, back to the monastery to talk about the skull again. But while we're here, we might as well try and carry on doing the Charlatan, which is we need to get the shroud of a buried man. This isn't going to be simple, is it? Obviously, if we get seen doing this, it's probably not going to go down very well. Okay, we're going to the front door. Ah, we're not allowed in there, it's private. Okay. So we're not allowed in there.
Is there something you need?
There is something we need. I need to talk about this guy who's been buried. Ah, this is one of the sons.
Jesus Christ be praised.
My condolences.
Thank you.
I came to farewell. I came to say farewell to a relative, so we're going to have to lie to him to try and get inside. We may as well try it.
I've come to pay my last respects to a dear relative.
Have you? I've never seen you before.
I believe I'm your cousin.
I lived in Cuttenberg with him. Oh, so he's from Vlashim, isn't he? We just heard he was from Vlashim when he first moved, and then he moved here. So we'll try that.
Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
He never talked about him much. They didn't see eye to eye.
You're right.
I think it's worked.
Blood. For a long time, I didn't know my father had a brother.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
I don't know the answer to this. We haven't asked enough people to know the answer. Lucy, Elizabeth, Teresa, or Ludmilla. I don't know the answer. I think we'll try Teresa. It's a guess. If we get it wrong, I'm assuming we won't be able to get to the body that way. I didn't know Teresa very well, is my thinking. The other two, top two, Lucy seems a bit weird the way it's said. Elizabeth seems a bit weird as well, so I think Teresa, let's give it a go.
Well, I didn't know Teresa very well, but...
I knew it! You lying wretch! Don't let me see you here again! Farewell.
Yeah, it didn't work. No, I'm not fighting. I don't want to fight. Missed him. Come on then.
Here!
Got him in the clinch there, but got him first. I don't know if I can just run away or what. Let's try this. I was going to try and run away, but... Being too close to him, hence we keep getting kicked. He dodged us there. I don't really know who's winning this fight, to be fair. That's a good dodge for him. I think we're losing. trying to just get a jab in, but every time we try and do it, we move too close to him. That's a good hit.
Way off.
Trying to kick him there. He's very good at blocking. I didn't actually mean to fight him, to be fair. Although if we knock him out, maybe we can go inside.
You're gonna cry now.
I would say we're not doing very well, though. Right, we've been hurt, according to that. Ignore the failed objective. That happens every day, that tourney. This is definitely something we've not done much of. Hand to hand. This time, if we get the block timing right, we'll actually get a decent hit him. Our defense has gone up. We've got a new perk as well to spend. And agility. So at least his fighting has helped us in that way. Yeah, I don't think we're winning. He's very good at fighting compared to us. Although we got a decent blocking there, gave us a chance to get hit in.
I'll squash you like the louse you are.
Come on then. There we go, that's what we needed. We need a decent block. Missed that one. Managed to get a jab back in when he was getting us there. That's not good. Need more stamina. Come on then. So he dodged ours as well.
God damn.
He's looking quite bruised as well, to be fair. We gave him a decent kick there. We've done it. Okay. We've taken him out, which is good. We can steal items. I don't really want to steal off him, to be fair. I don't know what the door key's for. Trunk key? Yeah, I don't really want to steal. I think stealing is probably bad. It's whether the door key and the trunk key is worth having or not, though. I might take the door key and the trunk key. We do want an axe, but I don't want to steal off anyone. That's the only thing. He's getting back up now.
God!
Right. While he's gone off to get a guard, loot. Burial shroud.
Well,
Is that... That's all stealing.
What are you up to? Thief!
Get out. Coming out, right? Right, we've just been seen stealing, but we've got the burial shroud. We're just about out of time as well. He's a young guard, so we need to be a kick.
Don't move a finger.
Guards are after us.
You committed a violation. You're under arrest.
We're under arrest.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
We surrendered. Can we get a way out of
Someone
this?
saw you stealing.
We didn't steal
This
anything.
definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn. Crime.
We got seen taking the burial shroud. So he wants 60 groschen to let us go free. I've been given a secret task. I'm in the Lord of Rattay. I don't think we can. I'm just thinking whether we could give out of this another way. I've been given a secret task I'm considering. Let's do the secret task. It may not work. Hopefully we still get the chance to pay if worst comes to worst.
You're making a
Success.
serious mistake. If only you knew what you've just got yourself into. This won't end well for you.
Well, I thought, that is, I had no idea. If that's how it is...
Really? It worked.
You may go.
Okay. It actually worked.
God be with you.
I see if we've got any missions around here for us.
Going on here?
We do need to finish. We are out of time.
Peaceful, it worries me.
We want to go and hand this burial shroud into the Charlatan, though,
Good luck to you.
before we finish. I can't believe we got away with that. Yeah, I can't believe we got away with that. I don't know how we did, but we did. We gained some new skills in agility. And we need to have a look at those, and defense as well. But the one thing I want to quickly check on is our buffs. So we are injured in the torso. Although it doesn't seem like we've got any damage to us for that. So before we do skills and stuff, we are live with this tomorrow morning. So in fact, actually, as we are out of time, what I think we'll do, if we have a look at skills before we finish, and then tomorrow morning we hand in the shroud to the Charlatan. But let's have a quick look. We've got defense. Currently, we've got perfect block. Firm grip. Blocking your strikes will cost an opponent 15% more stamina. Or weapon cruncher. If you beat your opponent in a clinch, you'll damage his weapon 15% more. Damaged weapon will cause much less damage, but it's been greatly reduced, as well as price being greatly reduced. I think firm grip. So if someone blocks our strikes, it costs them more stamina. I think that's probably the one to go for, to be fair. We gain a new perk. Level 8 is our next one, which will unlock Golem. Oh yeah, Golem's the next one. Then Knight in Shaman armor or well worn. Okay, so firm grip I think we'll take for defense. And then also we gained agility. So we've got Dodger as it is. Featherweight, falling will cause you 30% less injury. Or is that all we can have? Is that? Okay. Or we can save the perk point. So we get next point at 8. Every 4th level up. So actually, so you can't get all of these. You can only get the ones that's every 4th level up. So I think we probably want to save it. Because we want something like your attacks will demand 30% less stamina. Less injury, maybe not actually. Or light armor. Yeah, I think we'll save that perk point for agility then. We still don't really know what to spend the point on in our main level either. I don't know. I just don't know what the best skills are. What would help us the most? Vitality as well. Not sure. But we spent most of our day in Sasau. And we have cleared quite a few missions, or done quite a few bits towards missions in Sasau on the Monastery today. We've managed to hand in the 3 items to the Charlatan. We found the people from Skalitz that were injured. I met Jahanka, who's trying to heal them. Been jailed for the first time as well for speaking back to the custodian. So I think we've done a decent amount. Let's give it a save. No, I didn't want to do that. I just got to save your snaps. It doesn't matter, we can make some more. I should have just done that one. But unfortunately, we are out of time for today. As I say, yesterday felt like we hadn't achieved very much. Today feels like we've done a decent amount in lots of different things. We've been to the accident site. We've investigated that a bit more for Sir Divish. We have found the skull and found out someone's planted it. So we need to go back and speak to people there. We've got the 3 items for the Charlatan. We went to prison for the first time. The survivors in Skalitz was helped a builder. We've just got the burial shroud after having a big punch up as well. And we got away with the fact we've stole because we managed to talk away out of it with the Bailiff, which was not what I was expecting. That's worked out quite well for us. So yeah, although yes, it didn't feel like we achieved very much today, felt like we got quite a bit more done. We are back tomorrow morning with more Kingdom Come Deliverance, so hopefully we'll be able to leave Sasau behind us. We'll go and speak to the first thing, Charlatan, to hand in the shroud. We need to go and go back to the monastery and speak to one of the stonemasons there about the skull, as we find out why it had been buried. I think it was to stop the monastery being extended, is what it sounds like. And then we need to make our way back to try and find Riki, as that is the main story we want to continue with. But we've been a bit all over the place, and Sasau's had quite a lot for us to do today. But we managed to get quite a bit done, it feels like anyway, which is a good relief at least. But a massive thank you to you guys for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow with more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Until then, enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you on a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.